we go again. Tiny desk, big dreams, big grin. You turn a slow night into a win. Late rate, loud laugh, clean flow. You got that spark in the webcam glow. Hands up, don't quit now. You got the whole room hooked somehow. One more move, one more try. You make the dough stuff feel sky high. Little Nerdy Xalen go. Little Nerdy Xalen go. You make the whole chat light up. Go, go, go. Little Nerdy Xalen shine. Little Nerdy Xalen shine. Keep that weird gold grind up. You're the vibe. You're the vibe. Woo! Messy notes in a victory snack. You laugh it off, then you swing right back. Clip that moment, frame that face. You turn a stumble into a chase. When the day gets rough and mean, you wear the bright side like it's brand new jeans. Hands up, don't quit now. You got the whole room hooked somehow. One more move, one more try. You make the dough stuff feel sky high. Little Nerdy Xalen go. Little Nerdy Xalen go. You make the whole chat light up. Go, go, go. Little Nerdy Xalen shine. Little Nerdy Xalen shine. Keep that weird gold grind up. You're the vibe. Woo! You're the vibe. When your back's to the wall, you bounce, you don't fall. Woo! Come on. One laugh, one look, one beat, and the whole place jumps to its feet. Sailing, sailing, lead the way. Turn that small spark to a light wire day. Little Nerdy Xalen go. Little Nerdy Xalen go. You make the whole chat light up. Go, go, go. Little Nerdy Xalen shine. Little Nerdy Xalen shine. Keep that weird gold grind up. Keep it up. Little Nerdy Xalen go. Little Nerdy Xalen go. You make the whole world smile
Woo! Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Little Nerdy Xalen. You're slightly oversized, slightly hungry. A friendly neighborhood nerdy who enjoys food, adventure games, rest, food, and Legos, and you guys. How are y'all doing today? I'm gonna finish the little bit that I was eating, but I hope you guys are having a good day. I am so sorry that I was late. I literally got off of work 18 minutes ago. And I started to eat something, and I'm gonna finish it up. But with that being said, yo, Kratis, thank you so much for being the first one here. And if you got a dip, I completely understand. I know it's later. I mean, I normally would have been streaming, but to just start my stream now, I know it's later. So if you guys need to go to bed, get to rest early or whatever, that's completely fine. I completely get it. I'm gonna be chilling here, decompressing with some Legos. I'm looking forward to that. Like, genuinely, this should fit right into like what I need right now. At least that's what that's what I'm assuming. We'll actually see. But anywho, Cecilia T with the YouTube, thank you so much for coming in second. And then Rune Hollow, thank you for crashing in with third. BGM, you did try. It was great, but I'm glad you were here. And Boba Fett, same thing. If you guys need to go, I completely get it. Thank you for even just stopping by, just doing your daily check-ins or whatever you need to do, contributing to the Drip Job Challenge, which credits. Thank you again for the reminder. Definitely did that, but let me tell y'all, today was insane. It's always like this whenever it's a holiday. Because, you know, like, for instance, a lot of people are going to have tomorrow off in the U.S. in observance of Independence Day or Freedom Day, or whatever you want to call it, the 250th birthday of the United States or whatever. And I completely get it. I'm all down for, like, celebrating or whatever. I love my country. It's the only country I've ever lived in, so I guess my bias is there. But with that being said, y'all, work-wise, we try to condense things into like really tight spaces, and if y'all would just give me a moment to vent, y'all, it is a lot. It's great, it's fun, but oh my god, it is a lot. But we are here. What's up, Neil? How are you doing? We are so here. But yeah, all right, I'm here. I'm really present. I'm slowly still kind of disconnecting my brain, even though it's only been like 60 minutes from work or whatever, so I can kind of focus on what's now, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But how is everyone else doing? Did you guys have a good day? Is anyone like off tomorrow, like not working or whatever? Like, I'm just curious. I'm honestly just curious. Credits, I'm so glad. You know, Chris, I usually ask for like good news. Credits said that AC Black Flag resynced release today, so I'm just gonna take that as his gospel. I'm gonna take it as that. Take it as that. But yeah. But let's see. It might be me, but Mike is being a little silly. You can hear words with something louder, and other times it gets a bit low. Oh, my mic is messing up. You hearing the same thing? I don't know what's happening. What's up, Mistress Gaming? Welcome in. Let's see. Mistress Gaming, I saw your post about competitive rival players. Yeah, I really don't know. Hold on, let me see real quick. Yes, my mic is over here. It is not, for aesthetic reasons, it is not off to the side. I don't know. I don't know what changed. Huh, did that help? I have no idea if that helped or not. I have no idea. I have no idea if that helped. Hopefully it did. I don't know. Is it better? It has gotten better though. Okay. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Hopefully this is, I mean, on my, what do you call it? OBS, it actually has me louder than I like to be, which is kind of funny. I'm like in the yellow, which means that if I get too loud, I'll probably go down to the red, but it should be good. It might have been the placement. The funny thing is, like, I'd have to, like, okay, so, you know, like I have one of those arms, you have to tighten the bolts or whatever. I'm gonna finish my salad. But like, I didn't really do too much to warrant releasing the bolts, so I just did like a quick, you just slap something a couple times, like old TV or whatever, or like an old device to get it to work, like your watch. That's what I did. That's basically what I did. But yeah, thank you guys. Yes, give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab the 3 bites that I have left of this salad that I'm finishing. Hey, Dabs is here. Great choice of song. Hello, hey, Bessel on YouTube. Welcome in, Howard. How is everyone doing? Like, so we got AC, we got AC, Assassin's Creed Black Flag re-releasing. What else is happening, y'all? What else is going on? Someone tell me some good news. Someone please distract me, because my brain is still going back there, and I need it to come. I've shut down the computer. I've stepped away from the boot. My brain is still there. It's so weird. I'm one of those people that, like, when I'm like in the zone and I like get something done, I begin to like double check it, because yeah, it's weird. My brain is weird. My brain is hella weird. But anyways, yeah, I only have a few bites left of this salad, so this won't turn into an eating stream. I'll give you that much. But how are y'all doing? Lord have mercy. And again, if you're just stopping by to say hello, like, I completely get it. I need this food, y'all. I need this food. Ooh, you started a new playthrough of Pocopia. What does that look like for you, Rune? Like, what's gonna be different about this one? I'm just kind of curious. Ooh, congratulations, Boba. All right, getting overlays tomorrow. Let's go. I love a good upgrade. What's up, Tiano? Welcome in. And my schedule is ready for release at the end of the month. Ooh, your schedule is ready for release at the end. So you have so it's an August schedule. Are you gonna be like monthly, like where like BGM? I used to do this too, but I don't have to do it as much anymore. Fingers crossed. Where you like go through the whole month and plan out the whole month, or is it just gonna be like you guys saw when I was working on my productivity stream? Just like I'm online during these times, and this one thing, Marvel Rivals Fridays, is gonna be consistent. Like that's it. Like I'm just kind of curious if you can share any details. But hope you're having a good day, Tiana. You guys, for those of you that didn't know, yesterday was Mortar Mike's partner push celebration. Mortar Mike is officially a partner, and you guys helped. You guys helped with that. Oh my God. I was in a meeting, as I've been all day, which is why I haven't got any desk work done. Sorry, I'm venting. And I was like, I really would love to step out and join the beginning of the stream. And then even while I was in the stream, I was like, I had in the corner, like in my ear or whatever, trying to listen. You guys, congrats and shout out to Mortar Mike, who is now a new Twitch partner. Man is incredible. His energy, his environment, it's all fantastic. I mean, technically that was yesterday, and I didn't stream yesterday, and technically it's not necessarily my good news, but I'm very proud of him. I'm just saying. And you guys helped, because we definitely read it, especially during the partner push. And yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Just thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for sticking around. And for those of you that decided to follow him after that or whatever, just thank you so much for just being there. I love so many people. I love seeing people win. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, like, he deserves it. Like the grind this man goes through. God! Anyways, I'm literally trying my best not to look gross eating this salad. But yeah. Hit you with the chat. So I have some errands, right, Dabs? I have some errands to do. I think outlet trade, and I'm going. Oh Lord, you're going to a Lego store. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I can step into a Lego store. Honestly. Is there such thing as a Lego credit card? Dad, don't answer that. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. But Rune, so when you're going to Recopia, you said you're rebuilding your island, trying new things. I need a comfort of not all again. I need the comfort of not all again. I need the comfort of it all. I need the comfort of it all again. All over again. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. Weekly. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. I'm joining morning Twitch. Boba Fett says. Okay. Got it. Thank you again, Tiana, for the shout out. Good evening, hey, by the way, y'all, again, if you guys gotta like dip, thank you for just stopping by. I know it's later. I'm starting like 90 minutes later than I want to, and I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I might go a little bit later, or I might stop and go play Pocopia because I'm still Rune. Unlike you, I'm still playing the same file, and when I tell you, I'm having too much fun, but also it's literally my favorite cardio like trick. It really is. It legit is my favorite cardio trick. I'm not playing with y'all. Like it really is. It really is. Whew. I'm good, but excited to whoop Mike's butt tomorrow in Helldivers. Okay, so Tiana, I was lurking during this conversation where you and Mike apparently are gonna. Bubs and Honey, welcome in. I don't know if the timing of that sound was intentional, because the timing of that sound, I was like, it wasn't intentional. It was a coincidence, but still, I was like, the timing. Actually, you guys, I think I might go crazy. I think actually I might cut off my whole beard. Like seriously, I think I legit might shave my whole entire beard off. And the reason behind it is because sometimes I like to self-traumatize myself. No, but also I want to. And I'm serious. I love so much Skylar. I am legit thinking about just taking a razor and just like shaving the whole beard off and just starting all over again. Why, you ask? Because every now and then I like to count my chins. I don't know how many chins I have. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. It's sometimes I just do it. Sometimes I just do it. I'm just like, at least once a year I just shave my beard off for like, just to be like, what does your face look like without a beard? Because you know, like, okay, guy hack, beard is like makeup for the face, right? So I guess it's kind of the equivalent of someone saying like, I'm not gonna wear makeup for a month or whatever. So for me, it's kind of like, yeah, like, what do I look like without my beard? And the beauty of having a beard, at least in my world, in my opinion, from my single existence perspective, is that it can shape your face. Like a lot of us use our beards to give us certain, like, even if you want to have like certain cuts, if you want to like, you know, extend the chin line, or again, some people use to hide certain features, maybe some scarring or whatever. Like if you're not, you know, if you don't like, you know, like what's under here or whatnot. But I'm kind of curious what's under here. So I'm literally, you guys might, and that's gonna start in a minute. You guys literally might tune into a stream and realize that I have no facial hair, like at all, and it will be traumatic. I will, for those of you who like beards, I'm probably gonna look ugly in your eyes, but most of my aesthetic preferences don't really match the common person, so I do things for me. So you guys have been warned. You guys have been warned. Wait, never mind. Can you pull your locks forward? Trust? Can I pull my locks forward? What? I know everybody's saying no, I know, but yeah, the beard is gonna go because I just want to see what's down here. Like I want to see what's down here. Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. No, I look like a child with my beard. You know what? There are some. You could spin that, because if you look like a child, that means that without your beard you look younger. And then depending on what you're going for aesthetic wise, some people want to look more mature, some people want to look more rugged, some people look more clean or baby faced or whatever. It's a matter of preference. I'm just curious. I legit am just curious. We'll see. We'll see if we'll actually see if I look younger, because I feel like my smile lines age me or whatever, and I have like when I squint my eyes, like there it is. I have like all this detail that pops around my eyes. I feel like those are age indicators. I don't know. I'm making up stuff. I legit I'm only going off of what I would draw on the character to make them look older. I would add details around the eyes and maybe that's a smile. Like that's what I would do. So I'm going off of that. But enjoy the alert, Tiana. Best of luck tomorrow. Best of luck tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can pop in. Yeah, because we need to clean. Creed needs a bath. It's the first of the month. Creed needs a bath. So tomorrow's gonna be a chore day, so that can be ridiculous on July 4th. And in my area, there's actually gonna be a fireworks show, which is crazy because I haven't heard a single fireworks since I've lived here, and that's weird for me because in LA I would have heard fireworks in February. But anyways, enjoy the look. Enjoy the look. I've never had a beard, but I'm sure it would be curly, and I dyed blonde too. You know what? I don't know if I actually would dye my beard. I kind of, you guys might even notice with like the characters I create. If I do colored hair, I always leave natural colors for like the eyebrows and like the facial hair. I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like I don't want to commit to the idea that they are actually like growing this natural. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. It's really weird. It would look fine. You have beautiful. Well, you know what? If the hair was a good distraction from whatever happens, but again, I don't know when it's gonna happen. It could literally happen over the break. It could happen next month. I don't know. But I'm just kind of getting curious. I'm just getting curious, chat. And yeah. I'm also it's layered. It's layered. I'm also trying to like not think of ways to like, I like having a little bit of like change every now and then, incremental, just to keep my brain like thinking and going or whatever. One of my greatest fears about aging is that like I'll become a senior citizen who doesn't know who they are. Like have amnesia. I mean, but then again, it shouldn't be a fear because I wouldn't know what I'm missing. Or to have amnesia, Alzheimer's, like I guess dementia. I don't know. No, because they are aware something is wrong. Anyways, all to say is that apparently like challenges, things that make your brain think, driving home differently, any people can actually like cause your brain to continue to function and develop at a higher capacity as opposed to being stagnant and doing the same things, which is why in my life I try my best not to have too many patterns. And also it just keeps things interesting, and it's harder for me to track in case someone's trying to follow me, because you don't know how I'm going to get home or when I'm going to be home. You can't find me, and when you do find me, you regret it. With that being said, yeah, overthinking for real. I really am. It's still one of those things where the removal of the beard might add different. Exactly. So I'm like, and then I think I'm like, okay, so I look in the mirror, my face looks different. Now the challenge is, how do I work with this? Like, how do I work with this? Is that a skill? You know what's funny? I heard the sound, but it didn't scare me in a way, even though it's from Dead by Daylight dabs. Like, I was like, because I don't know anything about that game. Okay, I do know a few things, but I avoid that game like the plague. Like, to me, that sounded like a sneeze in the hallway, which I did yesterday, very loudly. Very, very loudly. We'll see. But I question if you're doing my job because I look like a job. I mean, technically, dabs, it's something. If you can control whether you look older or younger, given the context that you want or whatever, that actually, I'm going to attribute that as a skill. You know, it may not be instantaneous, but like people who do like makeup or whatever, like, you know, like they're able to like, you know, get rid of features, add features. What is people called? Like makeup artists. Like they're always impressive to me because I'm just like, you just made a whole. Now, however, I will admit sometimes when the makeup is on a certain way and you turn a certain angle, it loses all of it. So it's like it's good for the photo, for the angle, but the moment you start moving your head, you're kind of like, But anyways. Beards or men's makeup. That was my premise for all this. What's up, Fuentes? Welcome in. That's what I was going with that. I was going with that. I did it with my 23 tester jeans for that. Wait, I've heard the beard is curly. Oh, you mean like, when you're saying like 23 for me, you mean like tester jeans for your ancestors about hair color and texture bubbles? Is that what you mean? Is that? I hope I got that right. I might have misunderstood. But I think part of it is also the little avatar has long hair that comes forward with no facial hair, so it's not too drastic. Exactly. Yes. I mean, fun fact. Normally, I think for the better, you guys check my old streams on YouTube from last year, but I think I primarily did just have a goatee. So all this was even here. It was just a goatee, because in my artwork there's a small goatee. I think when I designed this character, which was actually. Nope, we're not doing that, Xalen. I do this every now and then. I also want to update my like character every 3 to 4 years or whatever. I need to stop doing that. because there are other things I should be working on. But anyways, but yeah, like, and plus this was decent. You know, it's kind of Guilty Gear inspired or whatever. But anyways, there was a small little goatee on it. But again, it's so small that it's not a dominant feature on my face, which I feel like my beard, I guess right now, is probably a more dominant feature. Look, you guys, this is what not all men think about, only Xalen, because Xalen is out here in the atmosphere trying to figure out life and watching everything from a third party distance. Yep. Oh, tabby, good reminder. If you guys want to lurk, you're more than welcome to !lurk or do the new, as in last month, introverted nerdy check-in. You also have the option as well. Well, you can do that. You can also do the health one where they test for Alzheimer's and stuff. Yeah. So like there are a lot of options. I mean, like it's not like a fear where I'm just like, oh my god, I feel myself slipping or anything like that. But it's more just like when I heard that there were preventative measures that we can do just in our natural like lifestyles that can prevent things from showing up. I was like, oh yeah, definitely do that. Like brushing your teeth. Like I don't care what anybody says. It is important to brush your teeth. Everybody has, you know, in this country we have the wonderful blessing or curse of options. So if someone says, oh, if you're not using like Sensodyne, or if you're, you know, or if you use Coke, I don't know. There's always opinions or whatever. There's a variety. Welcome to the marketplace. But I think brushing your teeth is so important. And I thoroughly enjoy brushing my teeth. Like the rhythm is like, and I have an electric toothbrush since I switch it up, just because I actually like the brush your teeth with the toothbrush. You guys, this is so weird. I'm having a whole conversation about brushing my teeth. The point is, you guys know that I brush my teeth. That's the point. Regardless of how I feel about it, just know that I brush my teeth. And I think that it's important. And I know people, not everyone brushes their teeth. Not everyone brushes their teeth. We are not going to judge, but people have very good teeth genetics or finances, and they can get away with not brushing their teeth for days. Yeah, we'll leave that there. I was not meant to judge anybody. I just have to realize that I brush my teeth partially because I actually enjoy it. And like I definitely, if I had to choose one, between like midday, morning, or night, I'm always gonna brush my teeth at night because I like having like the clean teeth laying down or whatever. And also it's a way of me telling myself to stop eating, because everything tastes weird after that. Yep. There's a method to my madness. It's weird. Oh, Bubbles. Okay, so let's see here. You did Alzheimer, and you're also deep diving into anime right now. Okay. I use sensory. Oh, is that it's a toothpaste. Duh. Doesn't. It's a toothpaste. I don't brush my teeth when I'm sick. The germs will stick to the brush, but if I'm sick, I will use mouthwash. There we go. See, everybody has a philosophy on it, but the point is you're taking care of your dental. You know what I mean? But all that was to say was that some people don't like there are certain preventative things that we can do to overall help our health that are maybe more common with others and maybe less common with others. And they're little like small things, you know, just little small things like waking up every morning and doing a stretch. And when I say stretch, you guys, this is a small hack that I have. And I don't know if this is gonna help you guys. Are you guys ready for a small like little like hack for like an early bird like myself? And this may not work for everybody, but it works for me. In the morning, if I need to wake up, I stretch. But I don't stretch the way you probably think that like someone would stretch in the morning. Because, you know, you could probably look up like, you know, no. I do the most basic, instinctual, childlike stretch when I wake up. And for some strange reason, it jumpstarts my energy or whatever. So like, see, okay, like, if people have apps, like, no, let me tell you how basic I am. You guys ever see like when little kids, like, you know, the kind that wear like onesies? Well, I'm an adult with a onesie, so what am I saying? But like around that like toddler age, when they wake up, they do this really big stretch to the sky or whatever. Yeah, that's what I do. I wake up and I stretch on my tippy toes and I reach as high as I can. And just the balance, the stretch, the pulling or whatever, it completely shocks my system away. Because let's say I'm gonna fall, then it's like an adrenaline rush. Like it literally wakes me up. You guys should try it. Ooh, I especially feel because I do ballet. Okay, so stretching for you is probably gonna look a lot more graceful than it will ever look for me, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I use stretching in the morning as a way of waking up. If I'm feeling a little drowsy, I'll do one big stretch to the ceiling. And depending on where I'm at, if I can touch the ceiling, I'll do that or whatever, but like it wakes my system up. And I would recommend you guys try it. If anyone could, get back to me, because I'm kind of curious if it's just me or if this is like a thing for everybody. And again, a lot of it could be just like I don't know, maybe you're like super drowsy in the morning and then you're about to fall over and then you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna like face plant my dresser and that wakes you up. The point is, it wakes me up. That's all I'm gonna say. The point is that it wakes me up. That's all I'm gonna say. The point is that it wakes me up. Hold on guys, let me put this away real quick. And this. Whoop. Okay, we're back. But someone let me know if doing a stretch in the morning actually helps you to wake up. It may not. Thank you for the luck, Rune. But okay. Thank you guys. You guys have successfully separated my brain from work. Because everything is so amazing, and I mean, okay, for the record, you guys, I do really enjoy my job. It's just that I lose track of time doing it, and that is not always the best because there's always work to do, and I'm never finished with my list. And as someone who likes the gratification of completing stuff, it's ongoing. It's never ending. I finish one item, another item pops up in its place, like literally. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Fishinova, welcome in. Oh my God, Fishinova. This joke will get old really fast, but you've come into my stream. You once, unfortunately, felt responsible for crashing my stream. It's been 26 minutes, okay? And like literally, like, I'm just saying. I feel very blessed to have stability return to my streams, which means I can basically have a better presentation for you guys. So yeah, there's that. But what's popping? Nothing. I was telling the chat that like I literally have been off work for maybe like half an hour, and so I've successfully separated my work brain and am now going to start building Charizard, our last Kanto starter in Lego form. Yes. Well, it may not, because you came here last time and it didn't happen, right? Or was that time my power went out? Because that wasn't a crash. That was an outage. I feel like a crash and an outage are two different things. Oh, and then like over this weekend, you guys, I got to hang out with someone which I haven't seen in years, and they're going on this like really like almost RPG like journey through like the US right now, and it felt really good catching up with them and just kind of like, because they happened to just stumble through my neck of the woods, and I was just like, this is like, your lifestyle is so different. The things you want in life are so different from me, like dare say opposite, but I'm completely enamored by how committed you are and how you're succeeding and, you know, living your life. And I'm like, oh, may feel good. May feel good. Also, I was able to donate a bunch of things this weekend, which cleared up a lot of mental and physical space in my home. And I was like, I'm not gonna fill the space. We're going to leave it open for the time being. We'll see. Happy 3rd of July. No one's ever said that to me. Hold on, is that true? No one's ever said happy 3rd July to me. Katsuki, Hajime. No one's ever said that. Well, happy 3rd to you too. Happy 3rd to you too. Okay, let's see, you guys. Let's reach down here and let's get this out. So for those of you who don't know, we finished Venusaur. We finished Blastoise. So today we are doing the final starter. Some people have argued previously in the comments that it's the GOAT, that it's the best starter. I completely acknowledge everyone's bias. I too, my first Pokemon starter I think was Charizard, because as a kid I was just like, it's a dragon, you know? BGM, I was low-key talking about you because you've mentioned it several times, but in this box, in this square shape, this actually looks like if Pokopia had Pokeballs. Would they be shaped like this? Or would they actually be curved? Because there are curved, let me stop. Our wonderful fire flying. Now, did you guys know that Charizard originally was just fire? Like the flying part didn't come until they added second types? Also, would you guys be open to third types of Pokemon? I'm just kind of curious. Like, yeah, what do you guys think? A third type for a Pokemon? That would be too much, right? And is it also related to the card game? That might be too much. It's probably not related to the card game at all. But Boba Fett just says false. Just says false. Just right there. Right there. I need like, where's my razors? Okay, let's see here. I wonder how many bags are going to be in here. Oh, there's more. Pick the 4 sides. Okay. There we go. Oh! Oh! I'm assuming this has to be about Charizard. We are not listening to the nonsense. There it is. There it is, y'all. There it is. Oh, and then Mistress throws it. Yo, Mistress. Oh, I was trying to say this earlier. How much tape? First of all, they use 8 pieces of tape. I mean, okay. Mistress, I saw your post in the Discord. So I'll say this. I personally, as y'all know, am not that competitive. And obviously, if I were to play comp with people, it would have to be, you know, during a time that works for everyone's schedule. I would love to play with nerdies during comp. But I run the risk of deranking you. Which is why I keep my little silly self in quick matches. With that being said, though, you mentioned that you were like Diamond. Mistress, I accidentally slip into Gold 3. I accidentally end up in Gold 2, and I was like, I gotta stop playing, because they're asking me to vote for people. I was like, I'm not trying to vote who's gets banned. I'm like, I'm not here for that. But that's just me. I'm weird. I'm weird. But it is what it is. All I'll say is that if you want someone to play comp with, if we can line up our schedules, I will play comp with you. I will play comp with literally anyone if they're willing. My biggest fear is that I'm going to derank you. I'm going to derank you. That's it. Your friend Ray is Diamond 3. I'm just saying. Again, all you Diamond people, y'all shine bright. Y'all shine bright. I'm fine with my medal. In fact, my medal's not even gold. It's actually chocolate that's covered with gold. But they haven't figured it out yet. So I'm gonna stand with the gold people. Actually, right now, I'm still in bronze. Yo, I'm bronze like caramel. Like, that's where we're at. Caramel's not technically bronze, depending on the color or whatever type that you have, and I'll send you prepared. If it does go bronze, you gotta overcook it. But, you guys, here we go. We're opening this up. Opening this up. Let's see here. Oh, you're platinum? Never? Mistress, you don't want me. Nope. Mistress, look, y'all see me play. Y'all see. You know what? Mistress played with us, did one round, was like, Xalen is trash. And then Mistress immediately fled. Immediately fled. Now, Mistress didn't say this, and I'm putting words in Mistress' mouth, but you know what? Yep, there's the narrative. There it is. There it is. There it is. Actually, Tabby, speaking of caramel, what is it? Okay, with caramel, dark chocolate or light chocolate when you with your candies? Which one do you prefer? This is, now I'm not worried about rank, honestly. It's all good and fun. You know what? I like that energy. I like that energy. And if you actually maintain that energy, congratulations, you are in a pool of minorities because, Lord, I was watching, who was I watching stream? I think, yeah, oh God, I was watching someone stream, and the moment they got freaking in the comp, the people just started going off, and they were complaining about the bans, like instantly, like one guy, and his mic was so loud. He was just upset about everything that was happening again. I'm like, wow, the match hasn't even started and you're already upset. I don't know how long you've been here, but you sound angry. You sound very angry. Chat, how many bags do you think it takes to build a Charizard? Also, does anyone, hopefully don't Google it, can estimate how many pieces it would take to build Charizard? I'm kind of curious. I'm really here. I'm shooting for the skin. You got the skin at gold. You still get skins at gold, right? Because you done. Put comp away. That's my mentality. The moment I qualify for the skin, I'm done. I need to do it because I do want the albino dino. That's what I'm calling him. Hope that's not offensive to anybody. Please tell me if it is, but the albino dino skin is really cool to me. I'm just saying. 325 pieces, I'm confident that this is probably in the thousands. Like, just give you a hint right there. It has to be in the thousands because the other ones were around 3,000. So there's no way this is 325 pieces. No way. Charizard has wings, which is interesting how they're handling the wings. You can kind of tell, like this little tubing or whatever. I'm sorry, I did ask a lot of questions in 1 minute. Okay, you can answer either one. How many pieces or how many bags? There we go. We'll go with that. We're going. How doesn't bother me anymore? Yeah, people are toxic and I cut you off. So only play with friends. There you go, Mrs. Gaming. That's the hack. That's the hack for peace for a lot of people. But some people, like, I remember I was watching another streamer. She's actually gotten pretty big off of just playing Marvel Rivals. She's Canadian. And she was saying that, like, she actually, and again, she's streaming, so this is content. she actually enjoys the toxicity of the Marvel like people who get really into it, because technically it is free content. Listen to someone crash out, even if they're crashing out on the streamer, I was like, you know, you can handle that. I just don't handle it. Just don't. That's it. I just don't. I'm trying not to knock over. It's funny how I lost like a third of my real estate over here because of Venus from Blastoise. Okay, so there are no guesses. So the only person that's guessed is Bubbles. Bubbles thinks, or at least said, that there were 325 pieces, and no one knows how many bags there are. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out here. Oh, right, dark chocolate with caramel. Okay, got it. Costco has these candies that are like, they're dark chocolate covered caramels, like with like sea salt. But then there's also another version, which I don't see as often, that's, I think it's the milk chocolate covered caramels with sea salt. Sea salt definitely does taste different. All right. So you guys, here we go. Show and tell. So this is Charizard. He's our last Kanto star that we're going to start building today. I'm super excited. This is number 3. I think there actually is a chronological order. And I think by some miracle, Charizard is supposed to be last. I don't know. But yeah. Get them for September. For September. Charizard is 5'7", 200 pounds. When expelling the blast of super hot fire, the red it just kind of just cuts off. Okay. So the answer is, you guys, Charizard is the least amount of pieces. Charizard is only 1,754 pieces. Venusaur was the biggest. Blastoise is the second, and Charizard has the least amount of pieces. And there's going to be some light articulation in the head, wings, arms, hands, legs, and feet. Wow. All right. Charizard's keeping it light, y'all. Yes, I did say only. Bubbles said, huh? I'm just saying, I used to play comp when I played Splatoon 3, and so I'm used to it. First of all, the idea of just people going off, crashing out, and cursing and like demonizing one another in Splatoon 2 and 3, which is a Nintendo title. Wow. I mean, competition is competition. It doesn't matter what the pain is. It is what it is. But it's just, wow. I can't imagine like someone just like, imagine like some wonderful child in voice comms Splatoon, and they get called like an abomination because, oh Jesus, I'm just saying. Wait. Yes, only, by the way, Tabby. Because we've done twice as much. Boba Fett says typical, and then BGM says because Charizard has to be light on his feet. I will admit, a 200-pound flying anything IRL should be terrifying. Let me think about it. Are there any things that fly that are not machines that are 200 pounds? Oh, of course they're going to advertise the other pieces. All you Eevee fans, I'm just saying. Or if you're married to someone who's a fan of Eevee, or if you're dating someone, or if you have kids or grandparents, this is multi-generational. And of course, classic Pikachu. Okay, once a trainer, always a trainer. I love the different languages. Okay, you guys, and here we go. We're starting. Let's get into it. No children allowed. Oh, like no children allowed. What bag is this? We're starting off with bag 50. Okay, so let me find bag 50, and that's where our count is. We're starting off with bag 50. What's the best way to organize this, Xalen? Let's talk in third person so that everyone can know where your thoughts are going. Okay, I'm looking for bag 50. So, let's do this. That, like you, with wings. I would look very different if I was 50 pounds. I would look very different. I would look very different. Oh, no, if that helps you sleep. Oh my God. Okay, but Boba Fett, remind me if I'm correct. You are team Venusaur, correct? I just want to make sure here. I just want to make sure our alignments are aligned. Okay, 52. We'll probably get through that one today. 57, 55, 65. Oh, look at that orangeness. Unfortunately, because of upbringing, the orange also reminded me of a prison jumpsuit, but that's a Xalen problem. 53. Let's keep going out. 56. What is this? Wait. It says do not cut. Or it doesn't say it, but there's a don't cut symbol. What is this? For a second, I was gonna be like, I gotta go to ticket, you know, like that movie with the candy and the diabetes, the blueberry, flying. Wow, Willy Wonka. My next word that I'm glad I realized the name before I said it was gonna be slavery. Anyways, they're the wings. So the wings actually, ooh, that's sandpapery. That that's some grip to it. Okay, okay. Charizard said, "Hands off my wings." I mean, who goes around petting Charizard wings anyway? Has to allow it. You know what I mean? Just said. Ooh, yes, the right team. Venusaur got it. Got it. This is. We found our first bag. This is bag 50, ladies and gents, and everything in between. Bag 50. Okay. I don't actually know what bag this is. Maybe this is what holds them all together, because it doesn't even have a number. So this is definitely not going to be used today. Okay. This is 62. That's too high. 60. And then what else do we have in here? Okay, 51. Okay, there we go. Let's try to get through 51, 52, and 53. Let's try that. It looks like the hot. I'll look later. But I think the highest number bag, I'm seeing is 65. So is it 65 bags? It might be 65. 65? I don't see a number higher than 65. Yep, 65. It takes 65 bags to build this trio. There we go. Just to let you know, Venusaur is also weak to Charizard. I got 6, the caps. And that is fire and flying. Just saying. Oh. What that mean for that kid? Right, Tabby. All the Luna eyes. All the Luna eyes. Cause Either it didn't go unheard or there's some feverish typing happening. I don't know, y'all. But I pray you guys have a Pokemon battle in the future. That's all I gotta say. Wow, the bag that I put up, I actually know that piece is really familiar. And I have notes about my life. Anyway. Alright. Where is the orange thing? Oh, silence. The silence. Okay. It says here that I need, like, where's the orange tool? Oh, it's in here. It's always in the bag, Xalen. It's always in. Oh, let me get a plastic baggie for the extra pieces that I'm going to have. Right? Isn't that what we normally do? Or do I use the same bag for all pieces? Little bag it is. Here we go. Little baggie. And let's switch our cameras and let's set up some music, right? Let's you know, as you guys are winding down, if you guys are lurking, may this stream be a comfort to you. Lord, I keep forgetting I don't have to work tomorrow, so like, yeah, it's gonna be just chilling and chores and washing my dog. It's gonna be great. Miss Colette, what's going on, Miss Colette? It's gonna be great. That's what we say. We say it's gonna be great, but we'll see. We'll actually see. We'll actually see if it's going to be great or not. All right, let's see here. What are we going to listen to, y'all? What are we going to listen to? You know, I like to stay on theme, okay? And also, it gives me the least copyright checks on YouTube because we're streaming there as well. And of course, you guys know that if there ever is an ad that you want to avoid, YouTube is up and running smoothly. Someone told me, which I thought was kind of comforting, because I'm going to be honest, you guys. If you guys are a streamer or a content creator, never expect, I won't say never. I do not expect or require my family to look at my content. Like, I just don't. I'm not going to pressure them to do it. They get enough of me. I'm a lot. You don't need me in your phone, too. Deal with me IRL. You know what I mean? But one of them was like, I was watching you on YouTube, and it's really cool that you have the vertigo thing. And I was like, oh, you were actually watching an old live stream. They were like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, the quality's really nice. It was really good and clear. And I was like, you don't know what that means to me, because your boy's been in tribulations when it comes to trying to like maintain quality in this daggum, and we. Thank you. And that's already word chat. Let's try. Ooh, this is only 25 minutes. I don't know if you know what? Let's let the algorithm start. This is called Pokemon the Mixtape. It's 7 songs, a 2025 album. And we're just gonna let it go. We'll let this one for our algorithm, and then we're gonna let it auto DJ from there until we, I don't know, end up in a Drake song, and then we'll change it. I don't know. I don't think it's Drake. I'm just saying that's not the vibe we're going for. Okay, so we'll start there. We'll make sure the music doesn't blow my brains out. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. You guys technically should not be hearing anything until now. Let me check these levels. Because look, I'm over here like, let me check these levels because where's my audio? Where is my audio? It could be broke, actually, Colette. You could be right. It could be broke. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Oh, that's comforting, but not really. Where are you at? Yo, audio, where are you at? Do y'all hear anything? Because I don't. Do y'all hear anything? Well, I mean, I'm going to assume that if I don't, there's a high chance you guys don't either. And I'm okay with that, because we're going to figure it out. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Everybody needs to come for Pokemon. Oh my god. Should we battle? Oh, should we battle one day to see if it's true? Oh, Lord. Everybody needs to come for Pokemon. Oh, no, it's broken again. Oh, by the way, congrats on the 5 streak, by the way, Miss Clay. I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier. A name I also missed. Feel free to repost it. I'm sorry. I mean, Venusaur recently started showing up in comp, but I've never seen him in comp before. Charizard definitely shows up in comp way more, Mrs. Gaming says. And me either, but I am an only oh. Baby girl, Charizard requires an entire team built around keeping it safe from rocks and giving it free switches. Venusaur is self-sufficient, possesses incredible utility with Sleep Powder, and can effortlessly pivot between a bulky tank or a lightning-fast Sun Sweeper. Does anyone have the glitch of Twitch flipping through multiple emails we've seen chat, like it's spinning through them? That's a weird glitch. You're having essays. What do you mean? Mega Vena right now relies on Sun Team. Otherwise, it won't work. The battle. Not no battle. Just a friendly chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. That's I need to watch more Pokemon comp. That's what I need to do. Oh, here it is. Okay, why are you inactive? Why is my hold on, y'all. Y'all missing the whole song. We're all missing the whole song. Why is it inactive? Why is this inactive? Please explain to me. Why are you inactive? And how do I even know how to use this? Because I am looking at this. I'm like, chat in OBS, how do you make a sound active? Because I don't know why it's saying that it's inactive, and it's kind of confusing me. I'm confused. How do you make something active? Does anyone remember how? Oh, question still not answered. Ooh, right. Slide and walk away. Yup. If you guys want, you guys can always ask the bot as a welcome distraction. You know, when it comes to the whole like grass and fire thing. That's what we're gonna say. We're not gonna say their names. We don't want to trigger. There we go. We don't want to trigger. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. Yo, I really can't find. Oh, what's up, Sergeant Halo? You know, it's funny. That definitely was a Taco Bell bowl. There was something when I heard that, I immediately thought double decker, and that's the big back in me. It really is. I really don't know how to. Why? How do I mix them? Okay, I've used this software for years. How was it that I don't know how to make a layer of audio active again? How did it become inactive? Like, why are you like this? Why are you like this, audio? You thought Chalupa? I thought, right. Duh. Oh, Boba said, be right back. I'm distracted by DVD. We're working on the music right now on Sergeant Hill because apparently I don't know how to stream. This is my first time streaming. Thank you guys for showing up. We don't do this often. We never do this. This is the first time I've ever been here. So yeah. Hopefully by the time the ad comes and goes, I will have figured out how to make an audio option active. This is so weird for me. Bro, what is wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what? I want to touch this button, but I don't want to touch this button. I'm not going to touch it. I'll touch it. I'll touch the button later. Okay. Okay. How do you make a sound? Does anybody, I know some of you guys use OBS. How do you make a track like active? Does anyone remember? That's the Giga Chat theme? I've not been on the internet enough, which is a good thing. I would have, that sounded like some, what is it? Little Nightmares theme song. Right. But this isn't Streamlabs. So I'm just like I don't like the confusion, Tabby. That's the thing. This isn't Streamlabs. Like, I'm still using OBS. How are you playing music? I was playing music through the audio, what do you call it? Oh, Lord have mercy. The audio input capture? Let me see. Let me. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the classic delete and add it back. How about we do that? That usually works. Just delete it and add it back. That's all we need to do, y'all. That's all we gotta do is just delete and add it back. I don't know why. It's the equivalent of what? Restarting, right? Question mark. Okay, let's try this again. This time with more feeling and a little bit more longevity in mind. All right. So I fixed it. This might be a little bit loud, but we're gonna try it again. 3, 2, 2.5, 2.87, 2.999999991. The disrespect. Where the heck is my audio? What is going on? Hold on, y'all. I mean, even the blurts are louder. Good God. Found it. Romantic coffin dance. Da, 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 da. Found it. I found it, y'all. I found it. Yep. Welcome to my first stream ever. I'm new here. Never streamed a day in my life, and I can't be held responsible for any mistakes or inability to read. Yep, because I'm not an adult. There we go. Thank you, Sergeant Halo. Yep, there you go. Sergeant Halo with the 15 consecutive streams. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you for your diligence, because y'all know, I feel like I be ruining folks' streams when we were having issues earlier in our life. But okay, good. Now we're back. Now I can focus on this. Yes. I just removed, and my fix was to remove the source and literally add the exact same source back. Make it make sense. And when you do, write a letter to somebody. Packer, yo, thank you so much for I find it ironic that you are resubscribing, because you have blessed so many people in this community with like 30 days of commercial-free isms. Yep, I made that into a word. Thank you for subscribing yourself. How are you doing, Packer? How are you doing? Lord. Okay, here we go. We're back. Back 50, guys. We're back. Razors on the table. This could be a weapon. Don't flag me. Dropping the razors on the floor. Aim for the foot, Xalen. Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. Ah. Smells like starter Pokemon. It hope that's up to you. Actually, you guys, okay, question. Oh, you guys, okay, real talk. Not really real, but hypothetical. How do you guys think Pikachu smells? Like Ash's Pikachu. How do you guys think Pikachu smells? Just like smells like Victor. Dang. Not you throwing in the Charizard swing. We not gonna. Yeah, I have no response to that. I have no response to that. I like the combination you did there, by the way. Sergeant Halo with the emotes. Forgot to mention that earlier. You like a rat outside, rusty. So like iron. You think Pikachu smells like iron, right? Because when I think of rust, I think of iron. You know, like rusted pipes, how they have that like distinct, like you can smell the iron, which is also kind of similar to the taste of blood. I'm good. Got to the cabin a few hours ago, right in front of the Lexington. You're at a cabin? Hope you enjoy your time away, Packer. Also, kudos for your cabin not being the one in the movie that doesn't have internet or electricity and is like, you know, return to nature. Because Packer, I'm going to be honest, I'm a city boy through and through. Um, Camping is a luxury that I often don't entertain. Even though that might be changing in the future. Imagine an IRL stream with Xalen in the woods. Anyways, all that was to say was that, bless you, I am ready to become a statistic if I go camping for too many days in a row. If I spend a week camping anywhere, I'm expecting to become a statistic. Now, which one? I don't know. Maybe the one that, you know, gets poisoned because they ate something they shouldn't have eaten. Or maybe the one that fights a bear. Gets fought by a bear. The bear would destroy me. The bear would destroy me because I would definitely try to have a conversation. Y'all see me play Neo. But you know, we'll see how, you know. But I really hope you enjoy your time. Gosh. And also, thank you for tuning in. Like, you just got to the cabin. I hope it's a cabin. Well, it clearly is a cabin that has some type of current going through the air because this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't, you know? I've been to cabins in Oklahoma and it was nice. Ooh. Really? Hold on. You guys, which victory? Because I saw one like a while back. You guys didn't hear it? Do y'all hear that? Y'all don't hear that, do you? Well, time to delete it and add it back. I cannot have the same issue that I had because that would make no sense. And I did not do any updates, which shouldn't be a problem. Nope, that's all there. Nope, the audio. So Sergeant Haley, you didn't hear a victory theme at all? I am so... It's always something, chat. I can't just ever like come and build Legos, you know? Nothing, huh? I could have sworn you guys were hearing them. Like, people were playing the flute when they were coming in. Was I the only one hearing it? Also, low-key, I don't remember how I fixed it. So, there's that part. Because we had a whole stream dedicated to fixing this. Nothing, huh? Everybody's hearing nothing. Got it. Okay. Okay. I think I have a... Wait for it. This better fix it. I literally do not know what has changed between shutting down my computer and turning it back on. But something did change because obviously my YouTube music wasn't working. So something changed. You didn't hear the flute once. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could fix it later. But everybody's gonna keep redeeming them. Okay. I have a small catch-all fix I'm gonna try. And hopefully this works. Okay.
Now from the top, make it drop, that's somewhere. Now get a bucket and a mop, that's somewhere. I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
Sorry, my brain froze. I completely forgot to move. I was thinking. Hey, Cass, welcome back. Welcome back. Wait. So the blurbs work, right? Okay. Someone, one more time, play the wonderful, glorious, you know, anything from Twitch. How you doing, Cass? Yes. I have a catch-all fix. It's a temporary fix. Yeah, it's a temporary. Yeah, okay. It's a temporary fix until I can figure it out. But I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. It's a temporary fix. But anyways, Cass, hello, Cass. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy time zone, as I heard someone say in the stream once, and it made me giggle inside because I was like, can you be wrong? We'll find ways. But nonetheless, how are you doing over there on YouTube? Okay, what are we doing? Wow, I guess I was right. Remember that bag that didn't have any numbers on it? Apparently I need that bag now. Okay, now I gotta find it. Here we go, you guys. Let's see here it is. So this bag that has no numbers, bag 0, that starts at 50. We'll go with that. What does this plus sign mean? Why is there a Lego plus sign on here? FSC. Paper. Supporting. I don't know what these words mean. We're going to crack it open though. Now you must do a soundless swap. Oh, Sergeant Halo, my ability to read has just been compromised. I can't read. I can't read or understand that last comment. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. It happens. It happens. I am so sorry. Let's see here. 2 of these, and then we got 1 of these, and then we have 3 of these. So it just says take them all out. Well, they're out, but now what? Also, what does this plus symbol mean? Is it like special? Do they dance? Did you guys know they have like Legos now that glow up and like do electric stuff? Then you must do a dry walk. Oh, my literacy kicked in for a quick second. Dry walk where? Where am I dry
from
walking?
the top, make it drop. That's a walk.
There is never
Now bring a bucket
anything
and a mop.
for
That's
this
a walk.
dry,
I'm
crusty,
singing wop,
unmoisturized
wop,
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 okay? It's a fire hazard. That wop is a fire hazard. You might get detained using that in public. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that is a fire hazard. That is a fire hazard. I'm just saying, for your own safety. For your own safety. Okay, let's see it. No, seriously, like where? Okay, so like, oh, that's not black, that's gray. Oh, that's right, got it. All right, you guys.
He needs some milk.
I'll take that. I will take that hydrate. I will take that hydrate. I got my protein shake right here. I've been hitting 70% of my protein macro. It's very hard. And it's probably because I don't want to drink shakes all day. I only drink shakes once. If I had another, like, I'd probably do it. But then I'll be going to the shake faster. You know what I mean? And then, like, so much cooking. Sometimes I just want to go to Burger King and just be like, just give me, like, all the beef patties. But then, like, cholesterol, you know? Cheers. Oh, my God. I'm getting a new flavor. I forgot to mention this. I'm excited. So, you guys. Oh, shoot. I didn't do it. You guys. So, First Phorm is currently having a special summer event where they're doing flavors. So, I'm getting the First Phorm 1 clear, but I'm getting it in fruit punch, which pretty much turns like, it's not like gonna be like the whole like milky kind of thing or whatever. It's gonna be like juice, but it's gonna be like 23 grams of protein. So I'm super excited about that because I'm gonna mix it with my smoothies, my fruit smoothies for the summer, right? Thinking summer. But my favorite flavor of Formula 1 is back in stock, and I now know I can never find it because they made it only season on this root beer float. And my silly butt just realized I didn't buy any. I saw it, I didn't buy any. Baby steps, Xalen. Baby steps. I might need to go buy some. But yes, root beer float, my favorite flavor that tastes like A&W root beer float, like not just the soda, but like actual float or whatever. It's available now, so I need to buy that. I need to buy that. I don't know, why didn't I buy it? Why didn't I buy it? No, seriously, Xalen, why didn't you buy it? I mean, granted, I was shopping like super early in the morning, so maybe that's why I forgot. I know I could have probably not even mentioned that, but I'm too honest with you guys. Dadgummit. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So when's the next Scaredy challenge? My 16K points are waiting. Oh, Sergeant Halo. That was, yeah, I unfortunately, Sergeant Halo, I don't speak German, but I was able to pronounce it. So there's that. Mr. Gaming said, I understand it's something for me and how you struggle with too much food. See, for me, this is technically not enough food. It's too much cooking. I'm doing protein shakes in the morning, and it's been helping me so much. Hey, Tabby, let's go. I do protein shakes in the morning too. It's still not enough. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. Just sadness in my soul. That's okay. That's okay. I'm consoling myself right now, chat. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Gotta buy 12. No, like, if you guys like root beer, like, this is a good protein shake. Like, the flavor, it tastes like root beer. It really does. Oh, which reminds me, I have it right now, but I'm getting low on my T4s. Thank you for that reminder, Sergeant Halo. I know that was not your intent, but I'm going to take it, so you helped me. I appreciate it. Is this it? Yes, this one. And then it's really weird that, like, no, it's not this one. See, you guys are confusing me. You told me to open the bag, but then you point to these pieces instead. And I'm too stubborn. Look, you guys, next time I build a Lego set, and I already might have a Lego set coming. I said it once. You guys figure it out. maybe I'll try using the PDF. I wanted to go like as out of the box as I could with this one. And for the sake of desk real estate. And the other one that I have that's coming, it is not going to take as long. It's nowhere near as big. I think this one is like the, is it coup de grace? I don't speak other languages. But I think this one is like, this one takes the cake as far as like complicated ones go. Or like just having a lot of pieces. This is such a weird structure I'm building. Oh, also today at work, in the midst of my working fury, I broke and repaired Blastoise's cannon. I was on a call and they were like, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's Blastoise, let me show you. And I was just like, I broke the cannon off. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I was a sad panda. I was definitely sad. These are all okay, cool. Making sure. But anyway, it's all good now. The shake is the first breakfast. The waffles. Ooh, that's, yes, multiple breakfasts. Tabby, that is right up my alley. For better or for worse. Yes, 11Z's is a thing. Or brunch, you know? Oh, Miss Colette, you got Miss Colette. Oh, Miss Colette. Hold on, wait. Okay, the camera's up here. So, Miss Colette, did you hold on, they had a picture of a Pikachu in here. I don't know, I think there might be more than one. Did you get this Pikachu? Did you get this one? I think this might be the newest version, if there are multiple versions. Is this the one that you got, Miss Colette? With the Pokeball? Because I'm going to be honest, I also want y'all to know that there's also a Mew Lego set. I'm just saying, for my Mew lovers out there, there was a Mew Lego set, and I'm going to stop talking. Yep, we're going to stop right there. And it's not just Mew. Mew comes with something. But I will leave it up to y'all to go look at. Y'all go figure that out. Y'all go figure that out. I don't want to say too much. Also, Mrs. Game, when you said, oh no, my triggered self, I thought that my stream had crashed. I will get over this trauma, chat. You guys watch in real time. Oops. In real time, y'all will see me get over this trauma. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're connecting that, and now we're taking two of these little black rods. Let's go. Yes, Tabby, I'm not lying to you. I have no reason to lie to you. PokemonCenter.com or Lego, but I'm seeing all the Pokemon stuff filled to the Pokemon website. Is there a price difference? I don't think so, because it's MSRP. But with that being said, speaking of MSRP, nope, that's a tangent. Yeah, there is a Mew Lego set. At least I saw one. Is it in stock though? That's the question I cannot answer for you. And I'm gonna be honest, from what I've learned, and you guys, I owe this to the community. Y'all have taught me that people don't mind watching you build Legos on stream. So if you're looking for a content idea that doesn't involve, let's say, video games or whatever, you know, the feedback that I got is that my Lego streams are the equivalent of a just chatting stream. And I was like, I rebuke you. Yeah. I really would not be doing this if it wasn't for y'all. Like, that's the funny part about this. I legit would not be doing this if it was not for y'all. That's hilarious. Give me Mew. So I've been trying to stay away from that side because there are plushes out. Y'all, in my cart, and you guys, please, you know, don't, I put a thing on my throne that is for free. Whoa, Boba Fett, what the? Boba Fett, thank you, Boba Fett, for the gift. That was literally out of nowhere. Thank you so much for the bits. But now you gotta make a decision. And they're fully restocked. Spicy or strange? The world's waiting on you. But thank you so much, Boba. That was very nice of you. No one ever has to, but you know, you didn't have to. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bits. But now you gotta pick a word. What is my throne? Bitty bitty bitties, petty petty, pelt. Wow, eyes have betrayed me. Exclamation my throne. We'll pull up the link to my throne, and there is a Pokemon item on there, a Pokemon themed item on there that is for Creed. So there we go. Spicy it is. All right, let's do it, y'all. We're just gonna move that off of that. We don't want that one. Let's go real quick to our little spin here, you guys. Boba Fett has completed a secret condition in my stream, so therefore I'm going to be spinning this wheel and eating one of these jelly beans, and the flavor of these Bean Boozled Fiery 5 Challenge jelly beans that I will be consuming is... Oh, thank God, it's jalapeno. Okay, good. It's green. I love that. I love that for me. Yo! So, that... I feel like Sergeant Halo, I'm just gonna put this one right there. Sergeant Halo, I have this, you, yeah. Wow. Oh God. Okay, so, what are we doing here, Sergeant? What are we doing here? Boba started, and now Sergeant literally just like, I feel like I got sideswiped. Like, I feel like I just got punched on the side of my eye. Like, I'm just saying. You mentioned the baby needed a bath. He also needs food. It's true. This is true. This is true. He does also need food. Y'all, no, we won't talk about that. I figured it out. It's a story I don't have to worry about. I don't have to bother you guys with. But Sergeant Halo, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, Sergeant Halo? What are we doing? I'm gonna say this, you guys. Creed's food arrived yesterday, and I did not get a notification that it had arrived. And then for some strange reason, while I was late at night walking and playing Pocopia, judge me. It's okay. Spicy it is. Okay. I was like, let me just go check the mail. And I checked my email, and then the company that delivered said they delivered it, but I was like, there was no item. And there was a series of events, which I'm going to keep very simple, that were after hours or whatever. I was fortunate to get to the location that actually did have my dog's food. It would have sat there overnight and gotten bad. Do you guys know how upset I would have been? So I don't know. I need to figure out something. Whenever they say shipping, I need to like, I don't know, like ring the alarm or something like that. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know. So we're doing spicy, huh? Okay. So in the context of this chat, and I want to be aware of this. Which made me about to smile and say thank you. Listen to Lowly. Wait, did I say thank you? Wait, did I not say thank you? Did I say thank you? Did I say thank you? Both, Sergeant? I kind of gave a reminder. Both, Sergeant? Thank you so much for the super chat. If I didn't say it to you, because you deserve a thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Do you want them both to be spicy? Is that what's happening? You said it once. I want to confirm. Because technically, Sergeant, I owe you 2. So I just want to confirm. Okay, just making sure. I'm trying to get it right. I got to spin it. 2 separate spins, too. I'm not going to teach you. Okay, we got Cayenne. Dark red with light spots. Okay, we got Cayenne, and we got... I'm over here looking nervous. Why am I feeling nervous? We got Cayenne and we got Habanero. Okay, dark red, light spots, and then Habanero. That's the light orange, not the dark orange. Not to confuse the dark orange. Okay, got it. All right, so starting with Boba. Boba, thank you so much for the jalapeno jelly beans with the biddies. Thank you. Where's your train? Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Mitchell's Gaming, for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry. A little confused. Yo, we got a hype train going. Y'all kicked off a hype train? How? Wait. Y'all. I don't actually understand what kicks off a hype train. I don't know what the conditions are. But thank you so much. It was the bits and the... I don't know. But thank you, guys. At one point, I had a golden kappa from a hype train that was a BGM stream. Okay. Sergeant, this is your, like,
he needs some milk.
This is your thank you! I was waiting! I was like, y'all see my sentences not getting finished. Okay, here we go.
He needs some milk.
$15. Okay. Might as well.
He needs some
Habanero.
milk.
Here we go. Yo, thank you for the level 1 hydrate. Let's go. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Thank you for the hydrates. Thank you. Thank you, Bobo. All 3 of them. I'm taking them. You were waiting to? Oh my god. Gotta eat them all. Gotta eat them all. Nom nom nom. Ooh. The only thing about about these, if you ever do this, you gotta be careful because they're gonna be sort of sticky and they get stuck to your teeth sometimes, especially your molars, and then they like slow drip down your throat. Thank you, Boba. Enjoy your games. Well, before Boba disappears into the land of DVD, can we give Boba a shout out? And Sergeant Halo? Oh my god. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Cozy Gamer and Close Streamer. Let's go. Oh my god. Why does it do that? Why? I gotta. Are you guys getting like a cooldown thing? Is it like what's going on? Why does it not allow people to do multiple shoutouts anymore? Is that a Twitch thing or what is it? Because it's been happening more and more. RuneScape. When was your last stream, Sergeant? Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing? Tabby, thank you so much for 100 bits. You scared me for a second. Thank you. I'm still scared, but nonetheless, thank you, Tabby. Oh, it was on Sunday. When's your next one? Also, how far are you into RuneScape? I've watched one streamer play this, and you guys, I don't mean this as a joke. I mean this in the most serious way. RuneScape was the last game they played before their house caught on fire. It's a long story. We won't go into details, but because their insurance, they're fine. That's all you need to know. But I was just like, dang. So I associate the dragon that burned down the player's house. There's a poison dragon, I think. They were building a house in RuneScape. It burned it down and then actually had a house fire. And I was like, that's not okay. Also, next time you play a game where like money gets like play a Mario game where money just comes out of anything. You know what I mean? Like play that game. You know what's happening? Miss Colette?
MS Colette gifted 2 subscriptions to
Miss
the Little
Colette!
Nerdy
Oh my god, we're at
community.
level 2! Miss Colette pushed into level 2. Thank you so much! Yo! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you. Yo, UX is new to our community, now as a sub. And then we got Rolling Cold 705 too. Thank you, Miss Colette. That was so sweet of you. Oh my god. And I mean, okay. Real talk, because I feel like I'm gonna screw this up if I don't do it this way. Miss Colette, when do you think you will be streaming Pikachu, Lego Pikachu? I'm just curious. I've been meaning to ask that. I got distracted and I'm back. But thank you so. Oh, I like the little neon Pikachu and the dancing one. Someone actually referenced that. So Loli refound that video. Don't look for it. And then
Packle over 33 gifted 5 subscriptions to the Little Nerdy community.
What is happening? What? Don't get choked up. What is happening? Bree, what do you think about that? You can't hear it. Thank you. Sorry, the slow drip is happening. Thank you, Packer Lover again. Packer Lover, just thank you. Just say thank you. We're not a hype train level 3. Packer Lover, thank you. So well, you did start something, Boba. Boba, how are you? You're very talented. That's all I'm going to say. Packer Lover again. Thank you. Shout out to Idrisi, Mugman, Mama Tots, Sovereign, and Spoony Bar. You guys now have subs. What is happening? This drip is, hold on. Maybe I can like get it out my teeth. Ooh. Okay, Sergeant Halo. Well, you guys heard it here first. Sergeant Halo may or may not stream tomorrow, but we have a meatloaf. Let's talk about that.
He needs some milk.
Yes, I will take that, Mistress, because the slow drip is happening and it's kind of interfering with my speech. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. And then Miss Colette has Venom throwing it back now. It's a lot of dancing. A lot of dancing. Yo, hype train. You know what? I got an idea. If like when there was a hype train, to actually like, you know, like actually like go onto a train. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Thank you for the hydrate again. Maybe I'll wait until another stream next time. Ooh, there it is. There you guys. Oh, there we go. We got lyrics. We did not want lyrics. Wait, maybe I'll wait until next stream. I'll wait until another stream next time. Maybe I'll wait until another stream next time. I don't understand, but I trust your judgment, Tabby. For 68% of things. Yes. Respectfully. Okay, let's see here, guys. Let's find another playlist. I thought the algorithm was gonna like throw like more cozy stuff, and it betrayed me. And it was like, nah, we're going lyrics. I'm like, no, I don't want words. I don't want human words. I don't want, what is this? No, you can't make a single called Pokemon Pocopia and it only be, no. Guys, we're gonna find something here. Mewtwo's Redemption, don't play me. Not you been, Mewtwo deserves a song that is longer than 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Y'all playing me out here. No, I don't want albums. Now I just want a playlist. Nope, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much and you're being cheap. Okay, you're being cheap and it's un-American. Okay, because we overspend on everything. Let's see here. No, we're not doing that one. That's not gonna be lo-fi. Anything with the word 4th of July in it is not gonna give me lo-fi vibes. I already know. Unless it's a 4th of July instrumental Pokemon thing, or maybe Nintendo. Let's do Nintendo. Okay, here we go. Lo-fi Kanto. Let's do. Why are these albums? Yo, last time I did this, the algorithm was like, bam, 6-hour playlist. We got you. Now I'm looking at it. It's looking at me, and I'm just like, so you stop working? Are you clocking out? Is it your day off? I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not. I am complaining. I legit am complaining. All right. So let's just go over here. Okay, and let's type in cozy and Pokemon and see what happens. Yes. That is. There we go. Okay, we found it. We found something. Let's go back to Legos, y'all. And I'm going to take that. I am going to take that. So when you said you bought another Pokemon set, I guess Pikachu. However, honestly, I would totally do one myself. You got me thinking about. Wait, I thought you said you had Pikachu OTW. Did I miss? Or was that miss? Oh wait, did I mix up something? Was that Mistress? I thought someone said Pikachu OTW, like on the way. Ooh, I wish I could read. Okay, I've got to finish my work and get ready to leave. Yo, Sergeant Halo, I hope I made the last few minutes or whatever time it was at work helpful for you. Please drive safely. And if you do decide to tune in, let us know you made it home, okay? We need you to be safe. Especially, yes, we need you to be safe. And I hope your hands are okay. Your hand is okay. No, it was your foot. You had an injury. I hope you're doing better because you're at work. I'm doing too much. Bye, Sergeant. Okay, it wasn't you. Okay, for some strange reason, now I gotta go in the chat because when I work a lot, I will admit that my eyes get tired, and when I stream, it gets harder to read sometimes. Okay, I'm just serious, and I should put on the little blue light glasses. That's not what they're for. Because I realized I was like, yeah, I stare at the screen a lot. Thank you guys, by the way, for the level 3 hype train. That was freaking fantastic to everyone that contributed. Thank you. It was unexpected. Choo-choo cozy. Let's go. Okay. I don't know how to search this chat for the word Pikachu, OTW, but I could have sworn in my illiterate heart and mind that somebody had said that, and I'm just wrong. And that's okay though. I'm used to it. It's fine. Okay. I misspoke. It is what it is. I thought someone had said they were getting a Pikachu, and that's why I was like, oh, look at the Pikachu. Is this one that you're getting? It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, you did say that. OTW for you. Because you said, oh, okay, okay. I read it, but I misunderstand it. Thank you, Miss Colette, for explaining, because I was like, you guys be sitting here just like making up stuff. Like, I mean, I do it all the time, but like, use this for story time, so I'm playing the game. Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back. Yeah, use for story time when I'm playing the game, but we're not playing the game today. The game of life. That was so nice of you guys. Thank you again. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. That was incredibly nice. You guys understand. I really do appreciate it every single time. And but sorry, it's such a weird tangent. But let me conclude by saying thank you for just even being here. Just literally just existing in this space with us tonight. Thank you. On that, I was going to transition and say that did you guys spot what the thing was on the throne? That I mean, honestly, like, I honestly might get it for Creed regardless or whatever, but hopefully it worked, because it was weird. They had me do choo-choo. I used the link, like a URL, and I showed it to Throne, and they added it. Because normally Throne, if you guys know what Throne is like a thing where like people can buy stuff for you without having to like give away like your information, like your address or whatever. And like on that website, they have a pre-selection of a wide variety of things from like younger ages to like you're an adult behind closed door ages, kind of like merch or whatever. And was it on there? Because they had me, the thing that I wanted, I had to add manually, and I think I did it right. There's all the good, well, we'll see. I wouldn't say I deserve all the good things. I will say that I'm willing to work for the good things. There we go. I know that's kind of synonymous and kind of almost the same thing, but one sounds better to me than the other. Xalen being weird. Okay, but yeah. Mine won't work. Your throne won't work? Is that what you mean when you say mine? Your throne won't work? Because that's oddly specific. But I will say, I wonder, well, I can't actually remember. I mean, my throne is literally like attached and connected and it's affiliated with my Twitch account. I think that's like how you do it, or at least that's how I've been doing it. If that makes sense. Oh, your train hype emote won't work. Oh, Peach Mango. What's up, Peachy Mango? No, you deserve the good things, but you will also work for the... Thank you, Peachy Mango. By the way, Peachy Mango, this is completely awkward for me to say, but I'm going to say it anyways, and this will probably land on a dead point, but I recently had a sparkling water provided at work, and the flavors were peach and mango. It was peach and mango. It was a peachy mango sparkling water. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah, that's it. Wait, why is your train not working, Miss Colette? The emote, why is it not working? The disrespect. Okay, Tabby always, I feel like Tabby never just sends an emote anymore in anybody's chat. Like, they're all very intentional, and you know, and sometimes you kind of want to spend some time deciphering them, and I don't know if this is one of those times. It was. I mean, I like peaches and mangoes, so it was perfect. It didn't have as much flavor as achieved for a sparkling water, because once I'm done with that protein shake, that's what I'm gonna get one of those flavors. But it was free and it hit the spot. And y'all know, sometimes free 99 is not only the best price, but the best flavor. I'm just saying. And it's very rare that I complained about things that can be consumed that are free. I'm just saying. I'm very grateful. Even if the food might be a little bit bland at times, I'm grateful to even have it. Because sometimes I don't care if it's actually, sometimes I'm just hungry. And a lot of people don't, I'm gonna call it a talent, but it's really desperation. A lot of people don't have that ability where they can just be like, you know what, I'll just eat anything. And I'm just like, I have that. Yo, outside of my tendency for cannibalism, I would be a really, really, really good partner to have during the apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse. I'm just saying. Like, you know, like survival, you wouldn't get a lot of complaints about me. Just saying. Just gotta stay fed. Cannibalism. That's it. I just gotta stay fed. Okay, here we go. Now this icon has popped up again. This is for the bag with no numbers. I think I'm supposed to intentionally use these pieces, but I don't know what the Lego Plus means. I don't know. Tabby. On my phone, it shows up as the name, not the image itself. However, now that on my PC, it is. I will say, and I mean this out of no judgment of anybody's like technology, phones, computers behave differently. Apps and websites behave differently. The experience are differently, and depending on the type of phone that you have, whether it's an Android, whether it's an iPhone, whether it's a new phone, whether it's an older phone or whatever, the applications, I never expect them to really be consistent. I don't. My phone is actually only 2 years old, but I'm considering getting a new one this year because that's what my vice is. I don't keep a phone longer than 2 years. And keyword is vices. Vices. As in, it is definitely a problem. Do I need a new phone? No. No. But the moment they offer me anything like a higher refresh rate or whatever, or like a smoother style of the pin surface interaction, I'm going to be there. Now, is that being offered? Technically, no, but it will be. And I'll be ready. I'll be ready. I have a separate budget line just for phone. Not for phone bills, for getting a new phone. It is a part of my living, breathing adult budget that in 2 years, I will have saved up enough to make a single huge purchase on a new phone. And the plan is to completely compound that with a bunch of discounts, employer discounts, memberships to other things discounts, yeah, all that stuff, all of that stuff. Family discounts. Hey, look, if you got a family, I used to have a family that worked at a phone store. Those are this. I used to work at the Sprint. That's a long story. It's not really long. It's just sad. This actually goes right here. This has to be it. Yes, because it said 3, right? 3 and 4. So this goes right here. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Peach Mango says, but you might as well eat us though. And yeah, typically you put the love symbols. Wait, that tongue is specific. It's a very specific tongue because it's hard for me to think of PG situations where someone would kind of like behave like that, Tabby. Have a good night's sleep, Boba. Don't fight the sleep. Let the sleep take you. I've realized that for some strange reason, as we get older, we feel this desire to fight sleep as though it's like our enemy. And I'm like, are we just afraid of the day ending? Like, is that a thing? Do y'all agree with that? I don't want the day to end, or it'll be tomorrow, or I gotta go to work, but then you're sleeping when you go to work. So it's like, who's winning here? I don't know. Do we learn to dislike sleep because we're afraid of the day ending? IDK. Maybe we play Marvels tomorrow. Maybe we, as in, you know what I'm going to be doing. So when you say maybe, what you mean by that? You got to elaborate. Rivals mentioned that everything but saying hi to me when I come in. Wait, doing doing everything but saying hi to me when I come. Wait, Peach, are you talking about me? Did I said hi. I did say hi. Yeah, I did. Oh, Tabby. There's that. There's that. All right, Miss Colette, thank you for the lark, by the way. Thank you. Let's see. No, your girl is an opener now at 4 a.m. Oh! You know what, Bubba? I don't know. Do you need to go? Have you slept? Do you need to be in bed now so that you can be up at 4 a.m.? For what it's worth, I shortly will be up after you're up, except you'll be opening, so you would have been up earlier. I will be waking up and starting my day. Like, 2 different vibes. I'm choosing to. You, from the sounds of it, has to. So the energy is different. It is not the same experience. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. If you don't like it, I am sorry. And I wish you the best. If you do like it, then yes, you're one of the few. You're one of the few. Good night, everybody. Yo, Wolfhead, good night. I don't know when your next stream is. You said Sunday? No, that was. Is it Sunday? When is your next stream? I'm just saying. Please make a say I don't have a sleep schedule. My rhythm is gone. Tomorrow. Yes, Boba. Okay. 9 a.m. That's right. Boba, you stream during. It's fine. One day, I'm gonna not be somewhere with people shoving food in my face during lunch, and I'm gonna watch you. Because you actually stream during my lunch period. So technically, if there's no one around, I can actually chill and just have some boba time. I tried it. Good night. Good night, follower number 111311. That is such an interesting way to use numbers. And it's a collab stream. Is that what you're saying, Boba? Good night. Let me not hold you hostage here more than it's needed. Let you get your rest, because you got to get that dough. I hope that one day you all are able to pay your rent, for those who are renting, or mortgage 6 months in advance. That has been a goal of mine. I have a friend who would only make like pay for their rent twice a year, because they would just pay in large increments for 6 months. I'm just like, bless you for just having your rent times 6 available to just throw out there. I'm just saying, like, bless you. God. You can have all the time whenever you guys just ask. LOL, I would gladly play a game with. Okay, you know what? Look, it may not be a drip drop because we just restarted that. That's a hint to everyone who hasn't done it yet. It may not be a drip drop, but we are playing Marvels tomorrow, and I need to play some comp. I need to play some comp because time is ticking, y'all, and I'm really about to sit up here and miss these skins. And I keep saying it, but what am I doing about it? My problem is I like Pocopia too daggum much. That's my problem. My problem is I like Pocopia too daggum much, but also I'm not sitting on the couch playing video games. That's my problem, actually. I won't blame Pocopia. Pocopia is innocent. My problem is that I'm not sitting down enough to play video games. Because Pocopia, the only reason I play Pocopia every day is because I'm on the treadmill. That's the only reason I play that game every day. And when I tell you guys, I think Loli mentioned that she tried it and it was like walking, not running, walking on a treadmill while playing like a game. It's like, you know, people do like they watch TV. Playing a game makes time go by so much faster. Oh my God. Y'all, I am, maybe one day I'll do a Pocopia stream. Y'all don't want to see that. But yeah. Yep. Let me stop saying that actually, because I've mentioned things that you guys would not be interested in and you guys actually were interested in. And technically I'm playing in game, so I wouldn't have to like pace myself. I can just pop on whenever. I don't know anymore what I'm talking about, chat. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, well, I play more Marvels. Yes, where were you last week, Tabby? I'm just playing. Living your life. That's where you were. You were out here living your life. That's where you were. I'm just saying. If you ever want to, you know, ooh, Tabby. And I know that this might be very specifically directed, and I know the chat as a whole won't get the context, so I apologize. I'm not trying to alienate anybody, but it is July 2nd. The 10th is next week. That's all. That is all. Are you going to get the DLC? Packer lover, let me tell you. When Nintendo showed us that DLC, one of my communities is actually underwater. It's a, I figured it out, okay? When they offered that DLC, and they showed us that we were going to go underwater with like more Pokemon and environments and all that good stuff or whatever, when I tell you that my Nintendo gift card got hit so fast, it was incredible. Yes, I have the DLC. I have the DLC. I have the in-game. Yep, immediately. I didn't even get my, it was almost as bad as that time I bought a Lego set and blacked out. Except this time I knew what I was doing. The Lego set that I bought, which we're not going to talk like I don't know what I'm talking about. The Pokemon Lego set that I bought, that was a weird subconscious thing. It might have been a fever dream. I don't know how I got it, okay? I just know is that I saw the price tag. I was like, that is too much daggone money. And then a couple of days later, it was at my door. I don't know what happened. But you know what? The credit card companies got theirs. And we worked it out. That's all. Responsible adulting 101, y'all. Responsible adulting. Oh, definitely. I already bought it too. Basically, like wasted no time. Like I had no chill. I had no chill. And I'm, you know, that might be indicative of like some other underlying problems. But you know, we'll work through when we get through it. We will work through it when we get through it. Yep. It will. Actually, in the words, this is what we said, word, it's not a problem until it is. Yep. Not a problem until it is, chat. It's not a problem until it is. Problems can be subjective. One man's problem could be another man's pleasure. I don't know. And that metaphor came out strange, but hopefully you guys got the intended meaning. It's a nice meaning. Questionable, I guess, at this point. There we go. It's not that kind of mercy. What? Okay. But you did. Wait, what? I'm so confused. What did y'all see? What did y'all see? Do I want to know what y'all said? Do I need to do I need to stop the stream? Y'all need to give me answers. Y'all need to give me answers. BGM, do you know what a message that I denied?
I'm back, baby.
Oh, you made it safely home, I'm assuming. I'm assuming you're home safely, or at least in your vehicle. I'm assuming you're home. Oh, yeah? 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 That's what I'm going with. As soon as I saw it, I said no delivery after I was like, oh, bye now. A message you denied. Oh, okay. I'm going to trust your judgment as Aga says I am prone to do. And I'm going to assume that the message that was denied was for the good of the stream. So there we go. There we go. Wait, what is that alias? Hold on. Oh, interesting. Okay, got it. Huh. When you use a third-party device to look up certain things, it's you get little bits of information. One thing I used to like about using a third-party chat window for TikTok was that people would have the names they display, but then you would always get in parentheses their actual title name, and that's when you knew someone was trouble, because some people literally, they make their accounts with derogatory names, and it's like, please be a child that thinks that it's funny to like use this kind of language. Ooh, okay, we will talk about it later. There we go. All right, so they had a bomb sandwich and plantains on. Ooh, okay, plantains. And Sergeant, what are you getting? What if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to tell us anything. I'm just saying, if y'all invite me to the table for dinner, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look, and I'm just gonna ask. Like, no. Like, what's up? What is up? Baconators, yes. That's Wendy's, right? That's Wendy's, right? I haven't had a Baconator since April. Was it April? I'm gonna assume it was April. Was it April? I think it was April. Actually, technically, my only food for the day, I'm hungry. Your only food for the, oh, Sergeant, no. That breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. It is usually better to have, if you can, to have more than one meal. I hope wait, is it, nope, let me not get into labor laws. I'm like, your job allows you to have lunch, right? I mean, I don't know how long the shifts are, but if you're working a full shift in the United States, legally, you have the right to a lunch break. Now, what you do with the lunch break is I'm making a bunch of assumptions here, and I hear myself sounding more and more like a fool, so I'm just going to get off this soapbox, and I'm going to think about the last time I had a Baconator, which probably was in April. We're going to go with that. Yeah. Just gonna do I ordered my only food for today is, do you have to work tomorrow? I'm off. Oh, if you're asking me, I mentioned earlier that I'm off as well. I'm super excited. That's why Creed's gonna get a bath. Oh, he left. Okay. Yeah, that's why Creed is going to get a bath. And he was so good when the people came by to work on the bathroom. He was so good. He just looked. I looked at him. The person apparently must have owned a dog, because Creed was like, I trust you. And I was like, this is great. This is great. And then he just whined because I went back to work and the guy was unsupervised and he was just like, I'm watching you. And I was just like, yep, you're a good dog. You're a good dog. Just making sure. And then when the guy was about to leave, the Creed came to get me to let me know that the guy was done. And I was really confused. I was like, what's going on here? I'm on the middle call. And the guy's like, oh, I'm done. I'm like, oh, the dog came to let me know that, hey, the stranger in the house has moved. And I was like, this dog has probably saved my life more than I thought. Because Creed also will push you out of the way of things sometimes. I'm not saying I wander into the street and the traffic often, but I'm just saying that I gotta protect my dog. My dog is trying to protect me, and I don't need the guilt of my dog getting hit by a car because I wasn't paying attention. That's all. That was a lot. I know. Yeah, they do, but I chose to not before work instead of no. You do you, Sergeant Halo. For me, that would not work. I can't sleep through lunch. I literally can't sleep through lunch. I'm usually by lunchtime, whatever job I've had, I've been hungry. Oh, Black Friday in retail? You're only gonna get so much out of me because for all the type A people who were like sales, and I'm gonna skip lunch or work through it and I don't mind or whatever. The moment I was able to get a break, the way I bamfed like Nightcrawler out of the situation. I'm just saying, were you in the middle of a transaction? Yes. Was the person's credit information available? It was. Where did you go? I don't know. I don't know. All I know was that I brought a lunch and it's in the refrigerator and I'm about to heat up and eat it. And y'all, unfortunately, at this point in time, or not my main job. You're probably at this point depending one of 2 or 3 jobs, and so therefore I am gone, and my priorities have shifted to my own physical well-being. But you got this, and if you wanted me to get this to you, pay me more. Sorry. Employee of the month in the same month. I had a good balance. I literally was employee of the month for like 7 months, which is kind of funny in sales. But ironically, I was also the person they knew not to. Anyways, sorry, we're back. Retail is fun. You learn a lot in retail. That's all I'm gonna say. Anybody that deals with people selling stuff, you learn a lot. We'll go with that. I was talking about how I almost flew off the treadmill because I got too into the House of Dragon, but instead I used the colorful magic of the game while walking on the treadmill. I don't know how to use those words here. It's fine. The imagination. It's a great song, by the way. The imagination fulfilled the intent that you had. Yes, yeah. I should be watching One Piece on the treadmill. That should be easy for me, but it doesn't work. Kind of does, but like watching stuff, I think gaming makes it go faster, but it requires more. And to your point, balance the thing. Not everybody can do it, because I know that if I'm falling from like a high place, one of my locations is in the sky, and I'm falling to the ground in Pokopia, if I turn the camera, I will sometimes actually physically turn myself. You know what I mean? And when you're walking, not even running, that can prove disastrous. So I get it. I get it. But I'm just saying. Question: Should I be watching House of Dragons? Because I'm gonna be honest. Hey guys, here comes some Xalen vanity right now. I saw a promo image of the cast from the first season, and I was offended by the quality of their wigs, and I immediately lost all interest in the show. I'm just saying. Wait, how you? I'm talking about dragons, okay? And I've only watched the first 2 seasons of Reincarnated as a Slime. I'm gonna be honest. With the more it went into like the harem territory, kind of, not heavily, but I did kind of lose interest. I was like, oh, yay, here we are again. Here comes that one character that's evil, but they're like a child, but they have like very like revealing clothing or whatever. But then they're gonna become an ally. You know what I'm talking about? I was just like, dang it. That trope has appeared again. Why is this one trope? And anime has a lot of them. Why is this making me less interested in the anime as a whole? I don't know. Right, I'm already broken enough. I don't need to be any accidents. I'm glad you can do it though. Yeah. The day that I mess up, you guys will know. And I'll probably tell you, but like you guys, I'll probably issue it as a warning. Y'all don't be like me. Don't be like, it's the best thing ever, and then end up in the ER. Like, what? What were you doing? Walking? Where were you walking? In place? Oh. I need to start this new season.
Put me
first. I gotta put me first. I need to start this new season. I will not be committing to One Piece anime, but I have watched all of the live action. Okay. Well, Peachy Mango, just giving you a heads up, this may not entice you at all. They are remaking the One Piece anime that is still ongoing on Netflix with updated animation, and they're condensing it so it won't take 300 plus episodes for the show to feel more modern. Again, I didn't say it was bad, to feel more modern. Modern anime is different from old anime, or like anime from like what was Astro Boy? I don't know. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, like Y2K, whatever. Like, yeah. Anime itself as a culture changes. And One Piece, you see some changes. You definitely see some changes. Oh, the representation of women. It's not going to change. It's officially the dude's style. But I know one thing for sure. If it wasn't for One Piece, a lot of people would have issues. A lot of people would have issues. So 3rd season of Dragon, got it. Okay. I can watch shows, but I'm not sure about playing games with Trim. I'm telling you, it's try it if you can. Yay if you can't. Also yay because now you know. But do not risk your health over it. I'm just saying that for me, it can't be like a super like action-packed like game where I have to like get into it. Like cozy game. Or still camera game. That way, if you eat, like, I wouldn't play a racing game on a treadmill. I feel like You know, like something that gives you stability. So Pocopia, I'm not doing advanced movements, but I'm just like, you know, I'll walk and sometimes I'll stop and then I'll just turn my character, you know, like I'm still playing. I don't know. But Pocopia, I spend a lot of the game now in my head designing what I'm going to build. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Is that from Mario Kart? It sounds like it is. It sounds like it is. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, give it a shot if you want to try it. If anyone tries gaming on a treadmill, let me know how it goes. Like, I'm very curious about if it's just me. One person, like I said, lowly confirmed that it's doable and it's not just me, which made me happy because I'm like, yay! But also like, hey! All my content just becomes me walking on a treadmill with a gaming device. That's it. That's it. We'll start a revolution. And then I'll get sued for encouraging dangerous activities. Because, Lord, you should be looking forward-ish. And depending on how your posture is, you might be looking down-ish. And that probably could cause nausea for some people. Maybe. I'm trying to be considerate here. Trying. Yeah, I'm trying. I'll sit there and get the chance of the game. No. You're saying it will be like 300 episodes instead of 1,000? Maybe Pt. Like I said, the main series isn't done. And I admit, the One Piece anime episode count is high and intimidating. And like I said, my plan is to catch up before I die. So unless the Lord has other plans, eventually I'll catch up. Now, yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. I've seen a few people fall. Sergeant Hill, wait. You see people fall while like gaming on the treadmill because we don't want that energy. We don't want that energy. Yes, update us on your injuries. Yeah. Imagine me coming in and be like, well, you guys, I'm like in a cast. I'm like, finally did it. Pocopia took me out. Speaking of taking me out, what was that? Oh, you know you did something wrong when you come over here looking guilty. What'd you knock over, buddy? What's that? Creed, in his sleep, he was up against something on the coffee table, and he accidentally hit it, and the little tablet fell off. And then he came over here to tell me, "It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You're all good." He came over to like behind, like, well, you can't really see it, but like there's an area over here where he just suddenly looked at me, and I walked over, and then he kind of like had his head down. He walked over, and I'm just like, ah. I can't get mad at you. One, because you didn't break anything. It clearly was an accident because you were asleep. And then two, you actually felt the need. You had some kind of cognitive process. You were like, I should probably go tell Dad. Dad, I knocked over the tablet. Let me get this dog a treat real quick. Hold on, y'all. Got it? Okay. Anywho, we back. Right, Mrs. Gaming. The fact that he was just like, this dog actually he experiences guilt, which is something that I had to learn. Which again, it works to my advantage. I know it sounds really wrong about to say, but like, when it comes to like training him, like he doesn't really respond to like treats for training, he responds to physical touch. But he also understands like when my voice tone changes, like scolding. So like, he's literally like a dog that wants to be all up on you and like rub and cuddle you. But when it comes to like actually like communication, he's an offhands kind of dog where like a lot of things that I have to do don't require me to actually physically touch him. Like he kind of does things on his own, which is great. He's a bigger dog. Imagine if I had to like drag this dog somewhere. Oh God. And he trusts me enough so that a lot of times he will go with my judgment, even if he's hesitant, which is why he works really well at vets. Because I can just tell him verbally to go with them, and then he'll look back and he'll be like, all right. But one thing that I have for Creed, which this sounds super corny, but Creed knows that no matter what, I always come back. I always come back. So there's that. What kind of dog is he? So he's a mix of a bunch of things, but Mari Povich, I don't know if you know who that is. If you don't worry about it. We did some DNA testing, and the results were in. Someone told me when I adopted him that he was a plot hound. Plot hound, you are not the father. Instead, we found out that he is an American Bulldog, and mostly American Bulldog and Doberman. So Doberman, American Bulldog, with a little bit of Rat Terrier in there. People say everything else, but so be it. Yeah, okay, you do. Okay. I didn't even know that Maury Povich was the last name until someone told me, and they were like, "Yeah, that's his full name." And I was like, "I just remember the back room clips, just people just my baby," and it just like the back, get the door open. You know, they the back room became a thing when they started decorating and putting couches in like furniture with like upholstery. You know what I mean? Like they were just like, when you have your crash out, please leave the stage and go to the back. Is that show still on? Because Maury Povich feels like network television. Like it feels. Hopefully no one gets offended. It feels old. Like, and he was an older guy from the episodes that I remember. Was he always old? No, Xalen, he was not always old. But all my memories of him, he's old. But like that back room was notorious. What are these shapes that I'm like? What are these little like shields that I'm putting on? Let's see here. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, he's. Anyways, but all that to say was that Creed is a good dog. He is the perfect dog for me. Literally a godsend. Literally. I could not ask for a more perfect dog. I mean, he has his like quirks, but they're all manageable. And the changes that I made to accommodate them are definitely worth it. So there we go. There it is. The Green Room, is that what it was called? The Green Room? Lord. There's a documentary, but it's no longer being aired. I tried to watch the documentary, but couldn't get into it. Apparently there was a murder due to the show. Oh, sorry, there's a cynical part of me that's growing very fast. 1 second. How can I articulate this without sounding like a jerk? And also future-proofing my statements so that I don't come off as insensitive in the event that this comes back to haunt me. Yay for social media and everything living there and forever. You said there was a murder due to the show? Like, did someone was someone on the show murdered because of what they did, or how they felt afterwards? Because in my mind, and you guys, I could be wrong in this, so I'm open to debate and shifting opinions. If you expose somebody, or if you're exposed on a show and murder is committed after the show, everybody understands that the show technically is not at least I would assume the show would not be the exact reason why you died. It would be the actions that led to the death, right? Like, I would never sue. I'm exaggerating a bunch of stuff, inferring a lot of stuff I just said. But like, is that why they canceled it? Because a guest on the show passed away, and they were holding the show responsible? Because that's interesting. That's interesting. I kind of want to know more. I kind of want to know more. Oh, I do not know what you just said, but I'm going to pronounce the first 4 letters of your name, Rajal on YouTube. Hello, welcome in. Unfortunately, hopefully you can tell, unless you have captions on, I only speak English, so you might have to do a little like translation. If you want to chat, but you're more than welcome to stick around building Legos. So welcome in, Rajal. I think it was one of the guys who did. I never actually made it to the details, unfortunately. Okay, because I was like, a good way to sell this documentary is to be like, Maury's show ended because of a murder. That's like, you immediately got, everybody's like, what? How did Maury get somebody killed? Like, everybody immediately goes there. But then if they don't give you the details, it makes you almost wonder if they use that to bait you to get you to watch it. But even but like you said, the documentary, you couldn't really get into it. And I'm just like, maybe the bait worked, but there really isn't anything. Like, maybe I don't want to say it's an exaggeration, but maybe it's not as simple as we think it is when we hear that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go on the show, Tabby. And if the show was, if I ever, thank you for the blink, if I ever got an invitation to one of these shows, something's wrong. Something is hella wrong. If you ever get an invitation to these kind of show, granted that you're assuming they're based on real reality or whatever, something is, there is no reason. Someone would have to get up there and be like, Xalen, you are the father of somebody. Be like, I was going to get on the show. Like, oh, no, I can't. No, I can't imagine it. I can. No. It would right. Like, don't invite me. Like, what? Just don't. Because I wouldn't want to go to TV in general. I don't think. But definitely not. But yeah, if you're going on Maury, something trifling has happened. Something shady has happened. There was a scandal about to come to a foot, okay? Especially if your significant other or your spouse invites you. Why isn't it never, I brought you on this show today to say, baby, will you marry me? It's never that. It's like, I brought you on the show today to let you know that, like, my gender's different. Or to let you know that I got all these kids. Let you know that your kid ain't yours. Be like, dang. I had an affair. Dang. Like, it's like, you don't want to invite. But that check must be nice because you on national television. I'm just saying. If it's indeed real, the check must be, you must need the money. Because right now, my current mindset and consciousness, which is prone to be altered, couldn't be me. Not right now. No. The more I think about, the answer is no. Just the answer is no. It really is. I'm going home. Good night, y'all. Happy 4th if I don't see you. Yes, if you stream or if you don't stream, have a wonderful, wonderful 4th, Sergeant Halo. Happy birthday, America. That was so bad. God, I cannot do an accent to save my life. Anyways, happy 250th. There we go. Let's see, me that didn't want to go into original, right? The guy was a political figure, I believe, and he was exposed and couldn't handle it. Okay, so now that sounds okay. So yeah, that's definitely that is definitely someone's making decisions. I'm putting it very lightly, and that is not the show's responsibility. That is someone making a choice. They just happen to be on the show. Yeah, there's that. There is that. Yeah, that is definitely someone. Yep. Choices. You didn't have to be on the show. You didn't have to be on the show, but here you are. And depending on who this person is, whether they did something or they were the victim of something, there you go. That sounded so insensitive. But yeah, to those who love that person, whoever was gone, may they find peace.
Hey!
With the outcome.
Listen!
We'll go with that. Telling me they slept with my husband, I'd be like, I'm not reading the rest of that out. Because that is, nope, not reading the rest of that out loud. Nope, well, wait, I'm mixing up the shows. It was a show that it was another show that caused the murder. Got it. Okay, got it. Huh, got it. Okay, so multiple shows caused murders. Not surprised, to be honest. Fair enough. Okay, well, in that case, Mari, congratulations. You have not been currently associated with the murder, and that is pleasant, right? That's pleasant. We'll go with that. No, I was talking about Catch a Predator and why it was taken down. Oh, I don't think I watched really Catch a Predator. I know of the show. I don't think I ever watched it. Wait, is that the one where they talk about like cases from like 30 or like 40 like years ago or something like that? There's something, when I turn on my Samsung TV, it defaults onto this channel where it's always talking about some serial killers, and I'm just like, go back to the cooking stuff. I immediately switched to Pocopia afterwards. But no, like, is that right? Am I thinking of the right show? I could be wrong. Yeah. My anxiety could not handle getting whatever I was supposed to receive, and when I ran to the back, if the cameraman chasing me, I would have had a full panic attack on television. Peachy, I think that's common. I think that kind of response is what made the show. People were legit having panic attacks. I think that's very common. I'm only laughing because like the more you think about it, the more you're kind of like, your reaction sounds normal. It sounds normal. Possibly normal to a fault where we're just like, that's just how it is. You're on Marvy. You're on Mari. Yep. Like, that's just it. I don't know what that sound was I made, but it was something repressed. I don't know where it came from. It happened though. Y'all heard it. So there's that. There is that. Yeah, don't invite me. Wait, let's see. My parents really like I'm gonna call them like the modern Mari shows or whatever. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to make a reference to a particular person who I think has two types of shows, and I categorize them as a comedian. But when I visit my family, they normally like have like something of this person's show. I think she goes by Pat, Miss Pat. She had like a TV show or like a court show or both or something like that. Like, I don't know, because I remember my mom would be like, oh, you know, no, I'm watching this. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she'd tell me about it. And then she'd be like, hey, you know, like, come watch this or whatever. And I would go and I see a clip. And it would be funny or whatever. But I think, like, I was confused. I was like, it's like, are you doing both? Are you doing, like, a TV? I mean, get the bag. I'm not hating. I just don't understand the platform. Because I don't watch enough of it. So it's just ignorance on my part. That's all. I think I'm a little cynical because if a woman told me she cheated with my hubby, I'd only be mad because he was selfish. I want to go somewhere new too, but I stayed committed. Like, there was opportunity for me to. The angle you took with that is unfamiliar. That's my response. Mm-hmm. The angle you took with that is unfamiliar. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say that it's a bad angle. Nope, not at all. I'm just saying that it's unfamiliar. Because the whole process that I'm trying to process, the process you just went through when you were processing the hypothetical of that process, is putting me in the process. So, yep, still processing it. Yep. That sounds incredibly complicated. So I guess the follow-up question would be, how would one resolve such a situation? Is the wrong piece. It's the wrong piece. It should be the shorter one. Yeah, it should be the shorter one. Yeah, how, like, yeah, what is the resolution? Like, or better yet, though, where do we go from here? What is that? Okay, so it's the small 4-piece and the square. That's what makes it so bad when people do it. They take away your options. They want that control. They want their cake and to eat it too. Okay. Yep, that is, my brain never thought of it like that. That kind of maximizes the impact. Because at one point, I think the more natural response was like, oh, the betrayal. But the other point is kind of like, oh, the selfishness of it all. And it just kind of stacks. It just gets worse and worse. Interesting. Right, like you can't do it, but I can. Ooh. Now it sounds competitive. Confrontational and competitive. Look what I can do, but you can't. In that exact tone. That's when you know. When you hear that tone, it's a problem. When Mickey comes through their mouth, that's when it's a problem. Mickey shouldn't be coming out your mouth. Let's see here. 2 of these. What? I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to put this right here. Can y'all believe I'm still on bag 50? You know, these bags, I think I'm going to stop overestimating how long it takes, because I'm really out here saying I'm going to get through 3 bags. No, I'm not. You're going to get through 1 bag and call it a day. Luckily, there's only like, if I do 50, 65, okay. 16 bags total. I might be able to do Charizard within the month. Maybe. Question mark. Is this it? Looks right. It's right. Like, I absolutely know there's better performance out there, you know, but no, stay faithful. I think, yeah. I think staying faithful seems like the right move. Staying faithful seems like the right move. Huh. Interesting. Is performance enough to overpower faith? Huh. Being faithful. Is performance enough to overpower being faithful? The answer, I guess, for some people is actually yes, right? And then there's me. Just taking a break. You like how I summarized that? Just done people for the moment. Just done with people in general for a moment. LOL. One day, I guess. Well, thank you for popping into the stream and dealing with these people. I know what you meant. I'm just being weird. That's all. Thank you for popping into the stream, Peachy Mango. Thank you. Okay. I am this one. It's actually this one. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna do another bag for sure. I'm doing another bag because I cannot make this a short stream, especially after starting late. I've waited all night for this, and I am not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. Nope. Y'all have successfully gotten my brain off of work, even though I just went back for a quick second, and I will not be checking my email tomorrow because no one requires that of me. And this is a verbal contract I am making with myself. Because everybody's gonna enjoy their holiday. Or their pre-holiday. That made it worse because not extending the holiday. Mercy. Mercy. Oh, I meant dating, unless we're all dating now. Oh, so we meant, I mean, I kind of was, I made a small assumption in my head, but that's a good way to spell it out. That is a good way to spell it out. That is a good way to spell it out. Okay, okay, there we go, there we go. I think we're done with this, maybe? This looks, nothing about this looks volcano-y. It does kind of look like a ship a little bit, but I think that's because I have like, what's that game, arcade game? It's like an old like 8-bit game where you're like on the screen going like this, and you're just like shooting forward. It kind of reminds me of that. 51. All right, cool. So we get to put our little bags. Where's my little bag? Where's my dime bag? Hold up. Is it here? Yo, where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Hidden under the other bag. I don't need. Perfect. I've been wondering, how is this going to turn into Charizard for real? You know, the fact that we got a Blastoise and a Venusaur out like that is honestly a very big surprise for me. I'll say that. It really is. It's a very big surprise for me because, you know, they're blocks, and these characters are usually drawn with curves, and so my brain automatically knows that the imagination has to play a part. There's a little bit of suspension of belief that has to happen. Okay, here we go. We're in 51. We're in 51. Where was my girl? You were not doing that. You're like the thought is serious. The thought is serious. The thought is serious in the brain. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Wait, did I really do 32 steps? I did 32 steps already in one bag? Okay. Understood. Understood. Okay. We all think crazy stuff though. You're all good. And then I got this. And then I got this. All right. Wait, when I was talking about that lady, were y'all able to, do y'all even know what I was talking about? The Pat lady? Well, I probably got the name wrong then. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Oh, I got some tea about a reading I got. All I have to say is 60 to 90 days. Huh. Imagine if every thought we ever had was pure in quotations. Pure is subjective. Anything can happen. Wait, is this right? No, this is a different piece. So it's this one. This is this one. And then it's having me put these sounds like the street lights. Red light, green light, except all the lights are black. And it has, does have two caps. It has two open caps. So that's how you can tell they're different from the other ones. It has rounded edges. Okay. So we got that. And then we take this bar. Now we put on top. Like a very gray Oreo. There we go. Okay, so Miss Pat I think it's Miss Pat. A TV show and like a court show, right? Because I was trying. I mean, granted, it was funny. Like there was definitely some moments that I laughed, and then there was like this viral clip on TikTok, which wasn't funny. It was like a dramatic scene. I can't remember, but the acting in this show was so like good and like emotional. Like you kind of like got chills from how like the actors were performing. Almost like it was like that definitely was one take. There's no way y'all did that same scene 7 times. I can't remember. I really can't remember. Let's see. It was crazy. Oh wait. We'd seen naive pure. There was a time. Poor Peach baby. Poor baby Peachy. Oh. How many of these do I need? 18? That's a little egregious. Okay, we'll figure it out. Are they symmetrical? They are symmetrical. Got it. Yeah. Oh, what the hug? I'm seeing some bonding happening. I could be lost or misinterpreting it. Apologies for the objective narration. It was the hug. It was the hug that solidified it. Click Clack Symphony, Tabby? Click Clack Symphony? Yes? I actually haven't listened to the album in like 48 hours. I know she was a comedy show and the hubby watched it, but I tuned it out. Didn't like how the writers handled abuse. Oh, so there's like the person's abuse arc. Of course there is. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, for the longest, I was just confused because I didn't know. At one point I saw like the show with, acting like, I guess like a version of herself. And then going to, oh, well, thank you, John Plays Golf. John Plays Golf sounds familiar. John Plays Golf. Have we met before? John Plays Golf. I mean, it's not like the words are foreign, but like, I feel like we've been in the same space at some point. Maybe someone's to chat. But welcome in, John Plays Golf. Thank you so much for the follow. You are now a fellow nerdy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, But yeah, well, Miss Pat, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I think the confusing part for me was that like I was like, oh, it's like a sitcom show. Then I was like, wait, now it's like a reality show and she's a judge. But I had to put together that she had to have been a comedian because she was funny. Like there were things that she was saying that was really funny. Let's see. Ooh. Yo, okay, cool. Xalen, I am going to go to bed. I'm slowly fading. You have a great stream and. Yes, BGM, thank you so much. BGM, I need to go back and watch the VOD for your freaking stream, because I need to see how you guys did in Neo. Like, I know it was fun today. I know you guys had fun. I'm so upset that I couldn't make it because I was having too much fun at work. Stressful fun, but God, and you guys, thank you. By the way, you guys, BGM and Scarlet Rose are playing Neo 3. Because BGM can actually find friends that play at the same time zone as him. And then who knows, you guys, in the future there might be a collab where they come save me. Because the two of them are gonna do a lot faster, a lot better than me. And so I kind of need them to, we'll go with that. There we go. We're gonna go with that. I like the little sparkles you put, the little emo you put at the end. That was freaking awesome. Let's just see. John Plays gonna say. John Plays Golf. First message, by the way, y'all, first time chatter, said, you're welcome, how are you, man? And hello to the community. I'm new here. My name is Steve. I'm on tour right now with my band. Why does the name John Plays Golf sound so... Okay, I'm gonna ask you a random question. Please feel free to ignore this question, John, because you give a lot of context there, by the way. So, are you on TikTok? I could be mistaken, but wait! You're on tour with your band. Wait. John Plays Golf. Are you in the... No. Are you in the Discord already? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Okay. I remember that we had a new member who was a musician as well. And they'd actually share some clips of them like... No, they were a drummer, though. They were a drummer. There we go. Right! Tab, you remember. I was like, do you play the drums? Like, I was trying to put together. I was like... I remember we saw the clip of them playing the drums. So my brain, I was like, wait, are you the drummer? But then, yeah, anyways, right? Okay, we're thinking about the same person. I was like, Wait, someone was a talented drummer. Yeah, and they posted one of their sets. I mean, between the drummers and the choreographers, nerdies are cool. Y'all are cool. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, let's see here. This. And then let's go with. Okay, so it's not the last one. Gotta be careful about these details. It's the second to last one. Okay, and then we do the red one. Nope, I play percussion, but not drums. I play on trash cans and water jugs. That was the last thing I expected you to say. And now I am very, 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 very much amused. And you are not the same person that I thought you were. But welcome in, John Plays Golf. How did you find the stream?
He needs some milk.
Auntie Beeswax. Well, hello, Auntie Beeswax. Wax with a capital wax. Thank you for the hydrate, you guys. We were almost done with this protein shake. You know, I realized that for first timers coming in, me drinking a protein shake might actually be kind of weird. It is what it is. Cheers. Okay. So, John, how did you find the stream? And thank you for the introverted check-in. How'd you find the stream? He leaves some milk literally always cracks me up. If you watch that old clip, because I knew the sound before, like, I saw the clip. I'm only smiling because that person clearly was on something, but I'm only smiling because there's a small, how do I say this without making it sound weird? Not for me personally, not for anyone that's near and dear to me, but that kind of physical reaction is creates, oh, it don't sound so bad. It creates a weird feeling of nostalgia. And I don't know a safe way to explain that. And it's weird, again, like I know that it's weird that I'm smiling, but I'm just like, because it feels oddly familiar. Like I'll say that what was happening feels familiar, and it triggers a weird nostalgia, which instead of becoming super depressed, I start thinking about positive things during the time that those events happened, if that makes sense. Okay, cool. Because now we're doing this again on the, we're making another side, it looks like. So we got this, and then we got this, and then this. Parmesan! What's up? Parmesan entered the building. What's going on, Parmesan? What's going on, Parmesan? You played the wrong intro, Parmesan. You got to do your other redeem. Parmesan, Tisha's waiting for you. I'm just saying, Tisha's waiting for you. Or as you so eloquently said one time, mother, waiting for you. We'll wait. Okay. Let's see here. It's a very essential. You know, it's derived from something that was concerning. Yeah. And again, my memory around it is totally like off the. Your truck broke down. Oh. There it is. There you go. Hey. Oh, John Plays Golf immediately went for the Discord. Wait, John, you never answered my question. How did you find the stream, John? Okay, let's see here. Wait. Let's see here. Let's go with this. And wait, but like how long? Like were you stranded? Was it did it at least break down in a, this never happens, but did it at least break down in a convenient place? Oh, I'm a Lego nerd who builds Legos and was in ad break. Really? Really? Okay, okay. And so that's how. Okay. Okay, John. All right, John. So how long have you been building Legos? I'm a yapper, and obviously this is what's happening right now. And again, feel free to not answer any of these questions if for, some strange reason, you are, unable to. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think I did that. Okay, I'm in the right spot. Yeah, yeah. All right, coolio, coolio. Yeah, I hope you weren't like, oh, alternator. Okay, so alternator, my own experience with the bad alternator is that my car just wouldn't start. And I was told, and I don't know if this is true, it could be. Unfortunately, I'm not a big like car mechanic person, but I was told that an alternator going out is something you really can't fully predict and that it can just happen. And I was like, oh, yay. That's comforting with a question mark. Comforting with a question mark. Let's see here. So, John, yeah, I'm kind of curious, John, you're into Legos? Like, I'm new to this Lego community. And so, yeah, I'm kind of curious, like, what have you been building? What's up, buddy? We're down a mile from the gas station. Wow, I got to the gas station, was stuck there for over an hour. Whoa, and then towed home. Okay, been home for about an hour, but yeah, sometimes you get a warning, sometimes I just dial at once. Every time it's happened to me twice, it's always been like, it's been like instantaneous. Like just literally like out of nowhere, just, and I'm just like, oh, great. And they're like, it's your alternator. I'm just like, at some point, a part of me wants to assume like, oh, this kind of feels like, how can I put this? Something you say to everybody, do you want money out of me? What's going on here? Like, like that's where my attitude immediately goes. Oh, wait. Pizza slid away. I saw it. But now I need one more. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ooh, fingers crossed it doesn't go well and it's not too expensive. About 5 years of extreme car troubles. I finally have a car that works. I will admit, and it's not a bad thing. It's honestly, in my opinion, quite frugal. I used to buy like used cars, but I think I picked like used cars despite the mileage being low. That just had like the worst luck. And so for the first time, my current car, I got lucky. My current car, I actually like did the loan thing and like got a brand new car. And I'm very happy about it because like all the history I know about the car is history that I've experienced as opposed to like what I'm used to is, kind of inheriting things. And I feel like, and I'm not saying it's nefarious, but I feel like sometimes when I would go to, when you go to like purchase a car and it's used or whatever, like, yeah, they're, they do their inspection, it's certified used or whatever. But there are, I feel like there are details that can be missed, not saying it's intentional, but there are details that can be missed, I'm just saying. Your truck is 26 years old. That is an amazing truck. That's all I'm going to say. That is an amazing, what? Jesus. I just want a vehicle to last 20 years. That's all I want. I just want a vehicle to last 20 years. That is legit all I want. I am missing a red ring, I think. Did I drop something? Oh, I did drop something. Drop anything else? I knew I heard a small fall, but I don't know where it came from. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. 287,000 plus miles. Oh my God, that is amazing. Like, I am thoroughly impressed by that. This is one, but where is the other, chat? I got one, but where's the other? Where is the other? Like, where is the other? I mean, that's pretty. Okay, so I have a question. If your car is that old, okay, if hear me out. If your car is that old, okay, hear me out, because this is wild. If your car is that old, I have to ask, and has it okay, are you someone who can actually like are you good at repairing the vehicle, if that makes sense? Because you've had it for so long, like do you have someone who does it? Like, have you ever done any repairs on it yourself? Like, that's where my brain is kind of go, but I'm trying to like figure out, like, I'm kind of like, yeah, like how I'm just curious. I'm just curious, because that's an amazing time. Like, the only vehicle I think in my family that was that old was kind of like something that was it was kind of handed down. And granted, everyone that owned the vehicle, the two generations that owned the vehicle, they did all the repairs themselves. Like, no one touched that car. Like, that car was golden. If you guys know what I'm saying, like, that's how that was. Does that make sense? That's impressive. That is legit impressive. Zero rust. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Tabby. I got my car used, but the previous owner took very good care of it. Okay. I do want a new car, but I can't wait. I'd like to pay off my current one first. Trying to be smart. You know what, Tabby? This is not going to help you at all. But like, so would you trade in your car and like carry over the value to like another car? I'm curious. John says, I've been doing Lego building. I sent you a clip of my band and we were called Vocal Trash and we were like a group stomp, but way better. I have no idea what half of that sentence means, John. But I got that you're in a van. I got that you're very excited to share your band. And that's really all I got. that's really all I got. As far as comparisons go, I'm not sure. But I have to ask, like, you came in heavy with the band. I understand you do Legos or whatever. Is your main purpose to kind of like promote the band? I'm just kind of curious. If you can answer that for me. Okay. Okay. I really can't find this red piece though. I really remember this last verse. No, okay, that's not it. I got excited. I was like, oh, it's right over here. No, it's not. I'm looking for a red loop. It's smarter to own two cars. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me go back. About 7 years ago for $2,000. Okay. I can do most things. I just don't like doing it. Fair enough. No one likes changing it. Well, some people like changing the oil. I don't like changing oil. I'll say that much. But let's see here. I'm in the band. I don't promote it. I just thought you would like to see it since I'm not the other dude. Okay. Got it, John. I bought it 7 years ago for $2,000. I can do most things. I just don't like doing it. All I ever done is change a battery. Fair. Change a few fuses. Yes. And a windshield wiper fluid. Okay. That's my extent of knowledge. Have you ever had to do the one that people, it's not as hard as people think it is. And honestly, I think it's covered on YouTube, but, not just fuses, but, okay, actually, no, I take that back. I think it can be kind of hard depending on the model of the car, but like headlights and like brake lights. Have you ever changed those before? I went on this great adventure where I made it like a quest for myself to change my own lights when they were going out. And you always change them together. Don't just change one, because just replace them both if you can. It was wild. And you change one. Okay, windshield wipers. I used to live in a desert, so my windshield wipers never got used. Okay, they did, like occasionally when it rained, but for the most part, they weren't being used. They weren't. I really cannot find this other piece, chat, and I'm trying not to be distressed about it, but I need 4, and I don't know where it's at, because I'm looking, and I just don't see it. Like, I legit don't know where it's at. Like, where are you? Where are you? Like, I legit don't know where it was at. I was here when the other dude was here, just never followed till now. Okay, John, that's completely fine. That's completely fine. Yeah, that's completely fine. You don't have to keep mentioning that you're not the other dude. Like, we got it. We got it. Wait, where is another red or something like that? Okay, let's see here. And now you said you were here when the other dude was here. Huh. Interesting. That sentence in itself is confusing. I thought you'd even know who the dude was. Let's see here. No, I haven't changed the light, but I think I could. No, you could. You could. Like, you could. Oh, oof. Okay, got it. Got it. You're encumbered. Welcome to the internet. Imagine mine something like. I think I would change mine to think you like, oh my god. I mean, honestly, might as well go custom if it's yours. Which reminds me, no, we have things to pay for. Sometimes I will say the moment I officially like paying off a car note is, y'all, it is a godsend. It really is. Found him. Yes. I'm doing all the work. I should go. I was just gonna say that. That's the thing. Like, once, like, yeah, that's kind of the vibe you kind of going with. You're kind of like, especially when paying up the car, I'm just like, okay, well, now this is done. This is mine. No one's gonna take this from me. Time to pimp my ride, basically. Time to pimp my ride, and that's it. If I'm doing all the work, I should go all out. I haven't changed the tire. I have changed the tire. Good. That was, my family was like, you gotta change the tire. And I was like, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. Windshield wipers help change a battery, but that's all. Ooh, you got your dream car, but you can't drive it. Oh, I hope everything's okay. That feels like a very ironic circumstance, John, if you don't mind me calling you John. Nice. I'm so scared to change the tire, but I don't think I can. You could, again, I don't want to make assumptions, but I will say that where there's a will, there's a way. And I do feel that changing a tire is possible, but it does help if you have opportunities to practice it, as opposed to like actually end up with a blown out tire, have to put all the spare and then change it. Like that, the stress of that, especially when you're like on the road or whatever. Like the first time I had to do it, I was glad that my dad had me do it several times or whatever. I was more comfortable. But at the end of the day, like, you're on the road, and then the place I was in had a lot of traffic, so it was like me on the side of the road by myself trying to change my tire while cars zoomed past. And I was on a freeway. It was wild. It was wild. A 1970 Dodge Dart, and you can't drive it. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry that you can't drive it. Jeez, that's unfortunate. Huh. Well, hopefully you will be able to drive it someday if that's what you want. Yeah. To have a dream vehicle and not be able to playlist. Don't do this to me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. The playlist is shifting. Where are we going? I'm looking at you side eyes. Where are we going? Because there's no way. There is no way. No, y'all played me. Hold on, chat. You know, they played me. That can't be right. That does not seem accurate at all. Is this accurate? No, you lied to me. Hold on one second, y'all. One day the algorithm is like, I got you. The other day the algorithm's like, I'm gonna lie to you. And I'm just like, look, you told me you're going to give me 5 hours. That was not 5 hours. There's no way that was 5 hours. I've been baited by this title, and I want to ban this artist. Because you lied. Because you lied. You lied. Okay, we're going to find another one. We're going to find another one, y'all. We're going to find another one. Hey, Just Monica, what's up? What are you building today? Huh? I am building Charizard. Just Monica, if you're familiar with that. How are you doing? Are you enjoying the summer? Are you enjoying the summer? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Give me a nice. See, you playing me. You playing me. Okay, here we go. I know what I'm missing. I know what I'm missing. I'm missing a certain word. I've never had to like regulate the playlist so much than in the stream. But that's okay though. We're gonna blame everything. Ooh. We're gonna. Okay, I'll hit it. All right, let's give it a shot. We're gonna blame everything on the fact that my stream started late. That's what we're blaming it on. That's exactly what we're gonna blame it on. We're gonna do that. We're going to do that. See, I'm gonna cry on the side of the road. No, don't cry on the side of the road. I don't know what the Dojo has been with that far back. Oh, yes, 1970s. Yeah, honestly, I don't want to, but had to. Thankfully, I had all the tools, and it's okay to not be it's okay not to be feminist because I don't wanna. This is a present. This is a present me hugging past you because this sounds absolutely terrible. It was. I will say, like, just having like the more common like social pressures of just being a male and being expected to kind of know these things or whatever. Like for me, it was just kind of like, if I can't do this, I can't tell my family. But I did it, and then I drove. I was actually on the freeway. That makes it worse. But luckily there was the side lane I could get over to. But I remember getting off the freeway and then driving back home and telling my family. And I will admit, I had a small moment of pride because I was like, yeah, my tire went out. And they're like, well, why don't you call us? And I was like, I was too busy feeling very proud and accomplished of myself to think that maybe I should call them. But I made it home safely, you know. And I didn't tend to have that far to drive because you're not supposed to own spares. You shouldn't be driving like 100 miles on spares. And you shouldn't be driving like 60 miles an hour either. Just a heads up, you guys. You guys want to, I think you should stay on under 40 or something. I feel like I learned some of this in driver's training, but there's no evidence of that now. So it's like, I cannot remember. What did I actually learn? That becomes the question. Okay, y'all. I think this is like an arm to lift up Charizard. Because nothing about this says dragon to me. Nothing about this says fire Pokemon. Nothing about this says wings. So it has to be. It has to be. It legit has to be. Okay, put these right here. There we go. There we go. Oh, you in summer school? I am sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Hopefully. I don't know what summer school looks like for you. There's some summer schools that are not the whole summer. They're for like, a few weeks. Then in college, there's like the inner, what do they call it? Like it was like in between semesters or whatever, that you could take classes. Wow, this got elaborate. Okay, this is legit looking like a NASA like space launch. Okay, I don't have the vocabulary for this. All right, so it says turn it so that this, I think it's facing, yeah, no, this is facing this way. And then this piece right here goes in this way with these red things. Are there any other? Oh, the purple markings aren't facing this, so it needs to go this way instead. Yes. I don't know why I don't trust that. Oh no, I can't tell because the purple markings are on the bottom and this goes inside. So actually, I can go by the heads of the Lego pieces sticking out. I think that's how that works. Oh, wait, but I need to, hold on. Oh, okay, okay, so these orange things are going to secure it. Okay, they're gonna secure the bag, chat. We're gonna secure the bag in a second. There we go. Oh, okay, let me not be forceful. There's no need to be forceful. I got to just push, I'm gonna push them all back in anyways, so there's no need for extra force. Yeah. And then now I'm supposed to push them in. So ideally, once I get one in, the others should start to line up, I'm telling myself. Yeah, this is definitely, for those who are wondering what I'm building again, I know just Monica got acted earlier. This is Charizard's biome. This is the stand that Charizard is going to be on. This is not this is not Charizard. This is where Charizard is going to live or stay. Yeah, we'll go with that. The way I roll slowly to the nearest place multiple times in my life, I just hit up a tow truck. Thankfully, I have insurance. Yes, insurance or the third party, AAA, which offers discounts. My family was a big fan of AAA. Yeah, they definitely love AAA. Even though I think insurance companies will offer tows as well, but also like AAA gets you like discounts on like theme parks, something like that. I can't remember. Oh, also, where I used to live, AAA could do a lot of your like driver's license like stuff, and it was much more efficient than like where I live. They called it the Department of Motor Vehicles, like DMV. It was much more like efficient. I don't know if you guys have like departments of registering or licensing or whatever your breakdowns are, or the motor vehicles, but the car stuff, the government car buildings, AAA would do that for my family instead, so we wouldn't have to go and do those lines. It was very convenient. Just so we go, why it's so complicated? It's not complicated. Well, if we're talking about this is a delight. This is a fresh, chill delight. It's not stressing me out. I have the personality that does not get stressed out by this. Instead, I am finding incredible comfort in it. Not everyone is like that, and I understand that, and that was definitely the wrong spot to put it in. But I'm good. I'm good. Three of these, got it. Such an interesting placement, because in my world, Legos are symmetrical. The Pokemon, aside from Venusaur's vines, are symmetrical, and the prints on the body. But like, yeah, the fact that they intentionally have you do asymmetrical builds is always kind of like amusing to me. Wait, what? It's a terrific. Oh my lord. You know what? You know what, mistress? It's a terrific valley. There it is. There it is. There was a time I was constantly needing a car. Oh, I've been there. I've been there. Every time you check your car, especially at work, you hope they have a friend that can. Or I told her I was asked if I had the limit. It was nice to know that I didn't have one. I have USAA. Yeah, USAA. Yes, USAA. And someone please tell me someone better if you know. USAA I think has the best insurance rates in my opinion. I'm just saying, if you have family that have served or whatever, and you can kind of like get like grandfathered in or whatever into USAA. I don't know if it's still private or not, but best rates, absolutely best rates. Lord. Best rates. Oh yeah, best rates. Sorry, I'm still thinking about just how best the rates are. Like the best. There was a time where I was, let's see. Oh, I skipped your question. So if I called for help, would you come or tell me to do it myself? Was that directed towards me specifically? Or was that just like a hypothetical question, Tappy? Like, I'm just saying. Because I did not, even as I read it, I was like, well, first of all, was that the actual question? That's what it is. Was that the actual question? Oh, wait, never mind. It doesn't have a volcano. Well, I appreciate it, I appreciate the idea, Did my bot just change its name? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, let's see here. Oh, facepalm. They come through whenever you need them from my experience. AAA, USAA is good. USAA is good. Yeah. Do they have physical offices? Huh. Questions. Oh, in the anime Clover Valley is where he left his. Oh my god. Right. My brother was appalled by Ash leaving Charizard. It's like but Ash, the whole Ash Ketchum relates to Pokemon differently than maybe a lot of us would. And Ash really sees the Pokemon and their relationships and their happiness first. Charizard didn't want to be there, right? Charizard's, their Pokedex entry is like, we looking for fights. They're like, give me a challenge. And I think Charizard was like, this is why when I became Charmeleon, I was like, and then Charizard was like, oh my god, you're so boring. Like that kind of thing. Charizard was like, I need to be where the action is. I need to be constantly challenged. So that's where that was. Let's see. He meaning Ash. Both because, you know, rental cars. In the context of the chat, I'm slightly confused. Tabby, I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna read them all again. If I had to, I want to. Thankfully, he had other tools. Okay. So if I call for help, would you come help or tell me to do it myself? You skipped my question, Peachy Mango. So now I know. Both, because you know rental cars. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Xalen has missed the mark. The customer support is always kind. I've never gotten an attitude when I was going. That's because they respect y'all. Like, they respect y'all. I would assume that the people that work for that company know, again, like, because I think like a lot of it is tied to like people who serve. So, you know, maybe just because they know that they're dealing with a specific part of the general public, you know, those who serve and those who are related to them or whatever, that it's not just, you know, just like anybody or whatever. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. But either way it goes, customer service goes far, extremely far. It's okay, you're pretty. I can't follow tab. I'm sorry. So sorry. I was mad too. I could have been the real Leon, although no one tops Leon, even if he lost to Ash in the tragic. Leon from Pokemon. How do I want to phrase this? Leon is cool. That's how we're gonna phrase it. Leon is cool. Yep. Leon is cool. When I saw the character design, I was like, what is happening here? And I was like, I have a very strong idea who the designer is, if they design more than Pokemon and did people too. But hold on, let me actually I'm gonna fact check myself before I say any more about this character's look. Let me just look real quick. Let me look up Leon quick. Because if Leon is the one from the Galar region, hold on. Yep, it is. Okay, cool. So the thing that amused me when I first saw Leon, he is from the Galar. I was make sure because it's the younger brother. The first thing I was like, oh god, you guys, fun fact. And I'm ashamed of this. I realized this month, and I feel bad, and I need to stop playing Pokemon to play this Pokemon game. I never played the Scarlet Violet DLC. Never played it. No, Scarlet Violet, not Scarlet Violet. I mean, Sword and Shield. I never played the Galar DLC. I own the Galar DLC. What happened? What happened, Xalen? I have no idea. But anyways, all that was to say was, so Leon, when I first saw his design, I was like, because you know he goes for the whole regal thing. I know, gasp. I know. It's take my nerd card and like shred it. But like when I first saw Leon, I was like, because I always look at character design. I love character design, you guys. I'm just like, you're giving like the old school, like European like royalties with like the, you know, the pants and the tights. And then I realized on further inspection, I was like, oh my god, that's exactly what it is. But it's like the modern version in like gym wear. He's literally a gym bro wearing a cape and a crown. I was like, I am highly amused by this because whoever came up with the intersection between European royalty and modern gym fashion, because they're trainers. They're trainers. I don't know, you guys. I had this whole like, oh my god, they're trainers. Like, not personal trainers, they're Pokemon trainers. And that's why he's, oh. And then my eyes opened. I was like, super trainers, all these trainers, they're dressed like gym people. Gym leaders. When I tell you guys, the epiphany that I had probably 3 hours, like after I should have had it, it was great. And I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I should do some like Little Nerdy Xalen like trainer fan art. That might be kind of fun. I haven't drawn myself as a trainer in like ages. And there was this art trend where you would do that. You would like draw yourself with like, you know, your party of 6. Let me stop throwing stuff out there. Let me just stop one thing at a time, Xalen. You're doing too much. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Do not bite off more than you can chew. But yeah, it's Galar is based off of, is it England? I don't know where Galar is based off of. Galar is European inspired, and he's a king of battle. He's a trainer, so they put those two king and trainer together. It's great. It's great. How do you feel about Raihan? I ship him and, okay, hold on. I need to look at Raihan. Because my names are failing me. So I'm looking around the camera because the camera's actually blocking my view, which is hilarious. You ship? Wait, hold on, Raihan. You, You know, by the way, if you guys want to like spend money, there is a actual statue of Pokemon trainers Raihan, separate, and of Leon at the Pokemon Center. I'm just saying that because I've looked. And they're nice statues. These aren't like your plastic's gonna melt. These are nice statues. I'm gonna leave that alone. But you know, I'll say this. No problem, Peachy. If you need to lurk, exclamation mark lurk works. You can also redeem the introverted nerd. It's up to you. It's up to you. Yes, if you want to spend money and you like these characters, I think that there's some merch, some really nice high quality merch of these two characters, official Pokemon merch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. I can see you shipping them. I can definitely see you shipping them. Oh, yo, JP, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I appreciate it. And welcome in. I'm just saying. Like I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right? I'm tired of things costing money. You know what? Someone told me, and I thought it was a joke, and I saw it on Instagram as a meme, and they were like, it costs money to do everything, including go outside. And then the person's argument, which I think I've said in the stream before, was, okay, you know, you're not going outside because it costs money. What do you mean? And then they were like, then I tried to go to a public taxpayer paid park and I had to pay for parking. And they were like, oh my God, everything costs money. So I think we're all going to agree with you on that one. Yeah. Tired of things costing money. Yep. And then someone that I know and care for deeply is about to abandon all of society and completely go back to bartering. Acts and services and goods for trade. And I was like, dang, like, in theory, that is the response that, if possible, if everybody was united under the same circumstances, would change the world. But we like our luxuries too much. And when I say luxuries, I mean, I like having like food, like beef, without having to kill a cow. I pay for the luxury. Folks are doing it. I just don't want to do it. I also spend money because I want my time spent on other things. So again, raising livestock is just something that I don't want to do, and the challenge that I have to deal with is that I have to pay for it. That's just it. This is a huge deal where I live. The state changed public parks free parking to paid recently. It's really bad. Okay, again, I don't know where you live. You don't have to tell me. But the influencer on IG that I was talking about, that's exactly like that's what they were talking about, because they were like, it wasn't always like this, and I'm just like, Now here's the thing. In downtown areas that have parks, I've seen people pay for parking in a congested inner city or like downtown environment, because parking in itself is a commodity, and most dense downtown communities are intended to be walkable, unless it's downtown LA. And that's I can say that because I used to live down there. But like, if it's not that dense, where parking can be in abundance, do you still charge? And or do you just like, and also, how far are these, like, how far are they charging you? Can you like not go to, like, can you be across the street and just walk over? Because this is many times where I've gone to beaches that had like parking meters, and I was like, I'll just park across the street. I gotta park in a beach parking lot. I will walk. Thank the Lord my legs still work. I will walk. Am I frugal? Yes, but it's fine, because guess what? I'm about to eat after this. I'm about to eat after this. So there we go. I call it balance. I need 3 of these. Oh, look at that. Let me flip these over because they're hollow. Hollow. Okay, here we go. So this is such an interesting, whatever I'm building right now, like with these little, like with these pieces, like this is not weird, but it's just interesting because I don't understand it. I don't understand what I'm building. I'll say that. Friend. Hello, friend. Welcome in. Thank you for the subscription. I made a song. I was wondering if you could review it live. I cannot. That is not the point of this stream, so I apologize. If you subscribe, just for the sake of having a song reviewed live, I completely understand if you're reconsidering. But yeah, that is not something that we do on this stream. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But you're more than welcome to stick around and like check out the vibe of the room. And if you want, you know, share your interests, because I'm going to assume that music is one of them, but we're not going to be listening to the live music just from anybody. So apologies, friend. I'm tired of the greed. It's really messed up, and costs aren't supposed to be this high. At this point, I don't know what costs are supposed to be anymore because I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. But yes, before I start to scream, because I will continue to watch reviews and try to detach from reality. Yeah, let's not Peachy, let's not Peachy, let's not get to the screaming point yet. I mean, you're more than welcome to scream if you want to. Like, I'm not going to stop you, nor will I be able to hear you. But nonetheless, distress, no distress. May there be no distress. Cool, chill, happy place. Yes. But it's okay though. I always tell myself that if circumstances are getting hard, I'm going to become strong enough to handle them. I kind of have to, because if I can't, then I'm no longer surviving. Right? That's me trying to.
Put me first.
That's me trying to.
I gotta put me first.
Yes.
I gotta put me first, Lucian.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Peachy. I'm going to pretend like that was your voice and respond to you directly. Yes, Peachy. Yes. Oh. I remember going to a theme park and they were selling air to breathe. But hear me out. At this theme park, there's a giant hill, and the hill, you know, if you go up the hill, it was pretty steep, and so you'd be out of breath. So they had an oxygen bar at the top, and on mine, I was like, oh my God, we're selling air. And the benefit was, you know, you paid money to breathe this air. I hear myself. You pay money to breathe this air, but you can get air in different flavors. You know, you can get like, you know, mint or like certain fruit flavors. You know, you want chocolate air, like, and I was like, they legit have an oxygen bar up here for all of us winded folks who came up this hill. And I don't know how to feel right now, because a part of me is like, that is genius. But a part of me is like, you really did put a price tag on air. Like you can't like not breathe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't not breathe. What you're not gonna do is stop breathing. So yeah, yeah, learning things and confused by them. Oh, that's right. You're about to get these. I'm going to call them unique pieces. They're not weird. They're just unique. That's where we're going to go. Did it feel good? Because there's something I would do for the plot. Did you get a flavor? Oh, no. I saw that and I was like, no. I'm frugal. I was like, the fart in the air that I'm smelling, the sweat in the air, the different fragrances from the metals that are running around me in this air, I'm good. No, I did not pay. I did not pay. Again, for the plot, yes, but like, I did not. The plot was not provoking enough for me to commit. It wasn't. I was like, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm at a theme park. Okay, so I'm about to go over here and buy this one chip for $35. That's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna buy a single chip for $35, but I'm not paying for air. That's where I draw the line. I am not paying for air right now. Subject to change. Legit, subject to change. Okay, this is the face N-word. So we're just putting like a whole little like compartment in here. Like, it's giving Pocopia. Sorry, I'm triggered. Sorry, and also I'm Pocopia trash them on. This will wear off in like a month, and then the DLC will come out. And the two things will happen. The DLC will reinvigorate my love for the game, or it will burn me out. Either one of those options is acceptable, because I definitely put enough hours in this game, according to that damn treadmill, to warrant the freaking price tag of this game. So it was worth it for me. And no one asked me, is it worth it? Because if you're into these type of games, it is worth it, and I am not gonna convince you otherwise. That's all. Did I got a about Pocopia? It's just trash. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, hello, de-influence. How much was the air? I can't remember, but I remember, all I remember is I had to pay for the air. Flavored air, like, no, it wasn't like hookah, because I think hookah technically has small traces of like, you know, tobacco in it. So hookah technically isn't just air on a chemical level. And some people actually do get a relaxed feeling after having hookah. This was not hookah. And the reason I know this, because you cannot serve hookah to children. Do you get what I'm saying? I was at a theme park. Multi-family was there. Everybody of all different shapes and sizes, I want to add, okay? It's not like a thing about like health or whatever. Everybody was winded after that steep hill, and adults and young children were on these things sipping this flavored air. So there we go. There we go. But yeah, it technically was not hookah. Is hookah really bad for you? I have no problem with hookah, but I don't do it a lot because I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times I just rather go eat food. I'm quite the bore. But yeah. Is hookah technically bad for you? I mean, I'm assuming a lot of anything is bad for you. My philosophy is that anything you do too much of has the opposite effect. But with that being said, in general, is it considered bad for you? Because I don't think it's like vaping. I've heard, because I heard that vaping can also be like addictive. Like some people, not everyone, some people are susceptible to addiction, and also it's kind of expensive. You know what I mean? Like that's what I've heard. I don't vape because I just don't have the desire to invest in air. I don't know. Also, I just don't have the desire to test whether I'm susceptible to the addictive side or not. I just don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Again, if you vape, I ain't got no problem with you. You know, unless you're a minor. I do have an issue with minors vaping because I feel like my family told me that like it was a long time ago where cigarettes were like sold to children and they had to ban it, right? And in my mind, and this probably isn't accurate, but I sometimes equate vaping to like my parents were saying about like cigarettes or whatever. So in my mind, they're kind of sitting on just like, oh, bright colors, different flavors. And then like, if you become addicted to it, you're a customer for life, you know? Like we're cashing in on you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really weird. It's really weird. Oh, friends. Oh, friends, you may not be a real person. You said the exact same sentence and you didn't even respond to what I said. Oh, friends. I'm so sorry. It's unfortunate. This is so unfortunate, friends. Yeah, I don't think you understood what I said. You're asking the same thing, so yep. All right. See you later, friends. It was nice knowing you. Thank you for the follow. All right, cool. Let's see here. And then I'm gonna put this right here. And now we're going to add this right here. Okay. I'm also like hyper vigilant about like making sure there are real people here and not bots. But you guys already know this. You guys already know this. You guys know. I try to interact with as many humans as possible, because outside of being in person or whatever, that's all you get. That's all you get. And unfortunately, I don't think Friends passed the test. Either Friends was a very, very young individual, or they were not real. Let's see here. All right, let's see. That and the liquid that is being used gets left behind in your lungs. What? I know about this. When the vapor leaves and can cause you to drown. What? You can. But like after a lot, like if someone does like a couple of puffs, like the chance of them drowning is extremely low. Like, because then kids will be drowning left and right. Like you can't be having kids drown left and right. I'm just saying, they're a protected class. They just can't be out here drowning left and right. You just no. Yeah, it has. I have to imagine it has to be a higher quantity, because ain't no way. Let's see. I've done hookah some years ago, but I haven't done it recently. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the last time I did hookah was Mexico? Was I in Mexico? No, it wasn't in Mexico. I think it was in the States. I can't remember. I'm not obsessed with it. I had a friend who had their own, like, I don't know what the term is, hookah kit or whatever, and so they were a heavy user. I don't know if they still do it or not, but like, yeah, it wasn't my thing. Like, you know, everybody would be doing it, I'd be like, oh, I have no interest right now. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a party pooper. I just no longer have an interest in this right now. Again, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead, but please do not judge me for not wanting to. Because I am not judging you, because it's something that is normalized and legal. So live your life and be happy, okay? Just be happy. We just gotta be happy. Right, it's overtime and with heavy, yeah, okay. Yeah, because I'm like drowning. First of all, I will admit, and this is just my own preference, there are many ways to exit this world. The one way that I do not want to be exited from my mortal shell of a coil would be through drowning via hookah. Something about me would be inherently embarrassed, especially if I knew beforehand that it was a possibility. What was I doing? Like that's where my brain goes, Xalen, what were you doing? Xalen, and also like, for some strange reason, I immediately just picture like the disbelief of my family. They're just like, really, dog? I'm like, I know, it got me. Like, yeah, nah. I'm actually going to. Okay, there we go. Because I like hookah that uses water, I think vaping use a mixture that doesn't completely evaporate. Why would they make that though? Okay, so like, no. The question should never be why would they? If there's an opportunity to do it, it's gonna get done. You know what I mean? But I'm saying it doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't. If it does all these things, why would you make it? You know what I mean? Like the market, the profit must be worth it. It has to be. Like, why would you? I don't get it. Again, it's not my business, it's not my industry, so I don't understand. But and I'm just an outsider looking in, but I don't understand. I legit don't understand. Like how they're keeping it secure with these pieces. Okay. 2 of these, I put down one of the bars. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay, it's feeling a little more sturdy. I was concerned. I'm like, yo, this space crab, whatever this is, it's feeling kind of wobbly. This also is significantly different in shape than from the other two. I think that's because this is going to lift Charizard into the sky to have him fly. Okay, here we go. Put this in here. Y'all, we might actually have to stop after this bag because we're wrapping up near the end. Also because even though I ate, I need more food. And unfortunately, I just don't want to be eating on stream. So we'll have to pick this up next week. But this, I'm just glad that one, and actually BGM said this not today when he was streaming. I'm probably gonna eat and watch BGM stream because I want to see him get through Neo. But watch the VOD, I should say. But I even heard Mortimer, who just became partner, say this as well. It really is such an honor to, like, whether it's one person or 20 people or however, it is such an honor to kind of like be able to kind of stream for you guys and also just be in this space to have these kind of like conversations. Like, I've learned a lot and you guys sparked curiosity. Like, I am now even more curious. That's about vaping, because that was the most last thing we talked about or whatever. But also like this Maury Povich documentary. Like, I'm just kind of like, I mean, granted, we know that's not related to like the actual murder that was, that was a mistake or whatever. But the fact that that exists, I'm like, who is Maury? Like, I don't even know this man. Like, does he have a law degree? Like, like, learn so many things just with like this community. And it's an honor to kind of get up here and be able to like stream for you guys and just to have like conversation and a healthy environment. I mean, like, and it's funny because like we try to be as welcoming as possible. And I think a lot of people pick up on that vibe. And I also appreciate the fact that like we all have a lot of like, different interests and whatnot, and some people, when you have different interests, yeah, there's definitely great opportunities for people to have like different opinions and, have conflicts or whatever. But I think that as long as we continue to remain of the mindset that we can coexist together, we don't have to agree, but coexistence, I think, is essentially something that I want this community to kind of continue to be about. And it feels like everyone here is like on board with that and you guys get it. And so I'm just very grateful to be able to stream in front of such amazing human beings. Even if you're not feeling amazing today, or even if you're like having like a rough patch, the fact that you decide to tune in to hear or whatever, that lets me know at least there's something here that you think is worth watching or going to like, help you process, or maybe even offer distraction or escapism if that's your thing, from what's going on in the world or what's going on in your world specifically. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for that. So random, I know. And I do that randomly, so apologies. If you're just like, where'd this come from? It comes from nowhere. It comes from nowhere. Thank you, Mrs. Gamey. I'm not sure if this is documented on memory. I wouldn't doubt it. But the murder dog is on Jerry Springer. Hold on. Jerry Springer. Hold on. Picture my grandmother watching this. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Hold on. Jerry Springer. Freaking Jerry Springer. Hold on. Jerry Springer was doing worse. I saw more Maury than Jerry. It's crazy the things that were on when I was a kid. Oh, it did, Mission. It did come from the heart. Huh. Chat. Okay, bear with me. I'm reaching into the soft. No, it's actually, it should be soft. It should be old because it's when I was younger. So it's the old part of my brain. The guy Steve, who had a show, came from Jerry Springer, and on Jerry Springer, that was a talk show where they fought, right? Or they had like really like, I don't know if they were actors or not, but I remember they were like that, like Maury was like, I think Maury was all about like DNA test, or at least by the time my memories of Maury were all about DNA test. It could have been something more before then, but then for Jerry Springer, I don't know what the topics were, but I just remember, I feel like people showed up. I feel like Jerry Springer was Fight Club. People showed up ready to throw down. Yes, people were so crazy. Okay, and you can't tell me they're not getting checks. Come on. And then especially like people that come on the show multiple times. Come on, y'all. Y'all getting paid, right? Y'all getting paid to be out here fighting. Hey, hello, welcome in, Don't, over there on YouTube. How you doing? Like, you mistress, you get it. Like, I'm like, come on now. You legit. I will go on Mario before Jerry. Well, because if you go on Jerry, you definitely are signing a death waiver. Because the folks was wild. It was wild out there. I mean, actually, let me do this. I forgot. During my cozy stream, when I rebuilt this thing, I did not turn the chat on for YouTube. I'm just now, at the end of the stream, realizing this. Hey, what's going on, Don't? How are you doing? How are you doing, Don't? Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, wait. Oh, I like that uncle alert. I actually am an uncle. Yeah, I love my nephew. He's incredible. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the jewels. That was so nice of you. I did not know that you guys could do that. Yo, YouTube is slowly turning into TikTok, like in its own way. Like, we won't talk about discoverability. I need more research and like metrics on that. But yo, that was so nice of you, Don't, to just drop in and just drop those jewels. Like, that was completely caught me off guard. Now they're floating hearts? What is this? I've never seen these things. This happened, I think someone gave a gold coin last time, and I was super confused. Thank you. That's kind of cool. Huh. Okay. Yo, if the US ever gets a really big issue, which they won't now because we kind of acquired a part of it with TikTok, I can see where YouTube will step in. I can definitely see it. But let me drop this on you guys real quick over there. It's really big. There we go. I should have this on my cozy streams for you guys over there on YouTube, so you guys can kind of like follow along. It's gonna be a little bit small, but just so you guys know that even if you are there on the YouTube side, you're not completely alone. You know what I mean? But yeah. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Getting knocked out is not something I want to sign up for. That's right. Well, you probably didn't see the comment. But Don't. I'm gonna call you Don't if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I'm gonna call you Don't. Pt1 was saying that what you did with the jewels, the thing that popped up on the screen, was really cute. I'm currently on 2 places. I'm YouTube where you're at, but I'm also streaming on Twitch simultaneously, and you guys can kind of see some of the interactivity on both sides. And so what you were doing, you were showing everybody. So thank you again. I appreciate the jewels. How are we doing? Welcome in. You did catch me towards the end of my stream, but if you like Lego streaming, I'm usually here around the same time on Thursday. So I'll be back next week with more Legos. Tomorrow, though, we're playing Marvel Rivals, because I'm kind of a variety streamer. So I'm just going to share that with you in case you're interested. Whether it's Pokemon Legos or you like Marvel superheroes, you're in the right place. You are in the right place. Yo, so this is what we got so far. This is Charizard's base. I'm looking forward. We're at bag 52. I'm not going to remember that. Like, I'm legit not going to remember that. But we're on bag 52 of our Charizard build. Yeah. Do you like anime? I do enjoy anime. Do I have enough time to watch all the anime that I want? No. Someone recently came in and was talking about that time I was reincarnated as a slime, and I'm like, I've seen 2 seasons. I have not seen the last 2 seasons of Dr. Stone, which is the anime that I watch. I am catching up slowly in One Piece. Maybe I'll do that. No, I'm gonna watch BGM's stream first, then I'm gonna watch some One Piece if I'm still awake. I say eat, yeah. But yeah, I do enjoy anime. I can't say I watch a lot of anime anymore, only because I literally don't have time. Fun fact, unless I'm on a trip or playing Procopia, the only time I play video games is on stream. Literally. And that makes me sad. That makes me so sad. Because there are games I want to play, but I am not trying to do that to y'all. I'm sad I can't at least queue up tomorrow. Oh, no! You know what? It was Mistress. It's because I suck, isn't it? At freaking like Marvel Rivals. You played one game and you were like, you didn't say this, but just allow me to have this headcanon. Mistress was like, Mistress, you know, rolled up, got the controller, and was kind of like, all right, you know, Xalen plays Marvel Rivals every Friday. This is going to be a great experience. I've been watching him. He's good. Played a couple games. It was kind of like, that was frustrating. That man should never play the game, but we're not going to crash out on the stream. So me, Mistress Gaming, we're just going to dip out. Goodbye. Peace. Deuce. We out. Like, that's what happened, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I work by 7 starting to, you know, I need to find that amusing. I work by 7 starting tonight. I work by 7 as in, yep, it's okay. Everybody find a reason to avoid me in Marvel Rivals. It's completely fine. I won't cry on stream. I'll cry when no one's looking. That's how my dog comes in to check on me because my mental health is completely decrepit right now. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna, how are we gonna do this? I think I'm just gonna, let me switch screens because we're no longer working in this station anymore, you guys. We're no longer working in the station. I'm gonna go to just chatting and I'm gonna just place this like, I have an idea how this is gonna, wait till it, the secret gave out. So the way this is gonna work, chat, it's not color coded yet, but I think one side is gonna be Venusaur and the other side, this makes sense to you guys. One side's gonna be Venusaur, I'm gonna snap Venusaur in. The other side's gonna be Blastoise. And so it's actually a half circle, not a full circle. And Charizard's gonna be lifted up into the air overwards. So I'm curious how much of the fire biome we're gonna be able to see. Because if you guys were here for the previous ones, you know that this is a pretty big piece. I'm just gonna sit it right here. Because I feel like there's an opportunity for these to snap together. Yeah, I see it. Good job. This build is quite impressive. I'm not saying that because I own it, but like, if there ever was a way to start with some Legos, I definitely picked it. Like, that's pretty cool, you guys. I look forward to these streams. And honestly, you guys, I don't know what your guys' day was like, but I told you guys, like, I had to, thank you for sticking around. I had to delay the stream an hour and a half because there's just so much work to get done. And the funny part is I enjoy my job, but I also wanted to stream. And this was the perfect stream for a day like today because it was just so intense. It was nonstop. And then I got to come and chill with amazing people, have amazing conversation, and just be like, Legos. You know what I mean? I mean, outside of the fact that I was like stress, like speed eating before, but you know, nonetheless. Don't say as I watched JJK, got anime statue of the main group and Gojo, and I have Netsuko. Fun fact, about Jujutsu Kaisen, I am obsessed with the second season's main theme song and the third season's main theme song. Specifically, the one that goes, where are you blue or whatever. It's the one that takes place. It's like the second season that they released, but it's actually a prequel. That theme song and that animated opening sequence lives in my brain rent free. Yeah, it's such a good song. And then the one for the previous season, not the one that's airing. You Are My Special. That is a Halloween bop for me. I think it's because the music video is so dark and slow. I'm sorry, you guys. JJK mentioned, okay? Like, I need to catch up. But know that my fandom is there, okay? Maybe not as strong as you guys. And I forget a lot of the names, but it's there. And yeah, I also went through the trend where I wear gray shirts, sweatshirts, and black compression tops. It's a thing. It's completely a thing, okay? Rest in peace. It's a good thing. And as far as Netsuko goes, apparently when my hair was red earlier in the year, people said that I had Netsuko colored hair. And I wasn't offended by that, actually. But sorry, don't. You got a lot of information. You got a lot of information at once. Hopefully that shows a little bit of my nerdiness. I'm just saying. And yeah, I'm just, you know, that was it. Don't. That was it. Yeah, okay, my rivals and bodies on the ground. I think, look, in Marvel Rivals, my body needs to be disappearing because the positions, the ragdoll effects. Oh, and I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna sound slightly like gender coded, but the way some of these poor women and their outfits be sprawled all across the daggum stage, I feel bad looking. I'm like, I did that. It wasn't my fault the whole team was women. Dadgummit. And then here I come with the Hulk punching somebody. I'm just like, domestic violence. Got it. We're not in a relationship other than fighting each other, but feels bad. Feels bad when a big giant green dude mops a girl with the southern accent across the freaking stage, and then you see her folded over a rock. That's the wrong kind of folded. Kehlani was not singing about that one. It's bad. It's really bad. It's just bad. I'm just like, I feel guilty. I mean, she would have did the same thing to me. But the point is that now, my home training, respect for women, all that wonderful chivalrous stuff that my family tried to embed in me is all right. We're having a conflict right now. We're having a conflict. And I can't even use the excuse that she hit me first, because chances are I jumped into her face and I hit her first in Marvel Rivals. That's just how it is. I'm happy because on Monday, the final showdown comes out on Crunchyroll. Oh, it does? Okay, good to know, because don't, look, hear me out. If that's the final episode, then I'll probably watch it, because I like to binge whole seasons at once they're done. I rarely watch a show as it's airing, because I literally carve out time to sit and watch the show. I unfortunately cannot commit to 30 minutes a day watching television, and that is not because I don't have the time. Well, technically it is, but it's because I use the time differently. That's all. That is all. But that is so okay. So you haven't watched it either. Don't. Okay. All right. Don't. All right. Don't. Hey, don't. Besides, if you don't want me asking, because just letting you know, the stream is about to end. I'm just giving you a heads up. I will be back around the same time tomorrow, and my schedule is posted on my channel as like a post. If you can find that, or you can go to here. I'll just drop this in there in case you want to know information. If you want to know more information, but what I was gonna say was, you mentioned a couple of animes that you watch. What other anime do you watch? If you don't mind me asking, like, what are your thoughts on One Piece? I'm trying to watch your episode. I never thought about it like that. Mistress Gaming, I did every time. For you, for me, it's 3. Oh, it's 3. It's like 3 a.m. for you. Oh, Lord. Well, thank you. Oh, Lord. Bless you. Yeah, bless you. 3 a.m. Thank you for coming through at 3 a.m. Like, I appreciate that. I guess I'm either used to it, Elder Scrolls series, but well, Elder Scrolls. When I would be Skyrim. Let me walk you guys through this monologue real quick as we. By the way, if you guys on Twitch have someone you like me want to suggest me to raid, I'm definitely down for it. But no problem. Don't. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the jewels. That was so freaking nice of you, Uncle Alert. Let's go. And I hope to see you again. Please feel free to come back. And if you see any content in it that you want to follow, or if you want to join the Discord and talk about anime, all good. See you, dope. But like, yo, like Skyrim. Hold on, but let me tell you real quick about Skyrim. No, what was it? What was the first Skyrim? Was it Oblivion? There was one game where I would literally turn on the game. It was Skyrim, because I had a computer by then. I would turn on the game, and I had the graphics at their max, and then I would just walk around very slowly around the environment. I thought the world was so beautiful. And then Morrowind was actually the first Skyrim that I played, and I didn't understand. I think I was too young, because I did not understand it. I literally, at one point, I just kept running in one direction. I actually can't retain much about Morrowind. Maybe they'll remake it. But no problem, don't. No problem. You can always, you have it on YouTube, and that's more than enough. You can comment on posts, like, you're completely fine. Thank you again. Have a good night, or day, whatever time it is for you. But like, I would just walk around. I would literally, because you know, in that game, you can actually catch butterflies and pull the wings. If I wouldn't pull the wings out, that would kill the vibe I was going for. Play some classical music, most likely Final Fantasy instrumentals, and then I would just walk and just be chilling. And then I would get interrupted by a thief, because you know, Skyrim automatically generates quests. I would get interrupted by a thief, little hoodlum. Why were all of my thieves women and like fur loincloths? So now, and I'm playing as a male, now I have to break you. Because if I don't, you're gonna try to hurt me. And the sad part is, I'm wearing Daedric armor. Like I am dressed to the nines, and don't FOMO me. Like that's I'm literally the embodiment of FOMO. And you are looking at me, and you're looking at me sideways, and now you're coming for me, telling me to give you what, the coin that I have? Ma'am, you could not get into my pockets under all this armor if you had a fire spell. Like it was bad. It was bad. And so the game just kept all of my randomly generated quests involved me like hurting females. And so that was traumatic as well. And then we have Marvel Rivals, which luckily I get to accidentally punch not only women, but sharks and dinosaurs and blind people. Sometimes I like to run through Paleo. Ooh, I use input to knock people across the map or to the next town. It was great. Oh my god. Oh, was the werewolf? No, it wasn't the werewolves. It wasn't. I played a werewolf. Oh my god, the werewolf build. That mess was strong. I remember going werewolf once, and I think I did the cure quest. I was doing everything. I think I also did vampire. Can't you be like a vampire and a werewolf at the same time? Or making that up? I don't remember. It was a lot. Yes, Peach. Yes, Daredevil. I'm talking about specifically Daredevil. And Daredevil in this latest version of Marvel Rivals, that is true. Everything is fair game. Like I'm telling you, pause on this thought. Daredevil in Daredevil's swimsuit, where he's like naked or whatever. The fact that this man jumps down from the lifeguard tower, and then you see him go like this as he's looking for his board. I'm like, how are you gonna lose your board, but you can go to the back lines and punch out an invisible woman? Like, make it make sense. And then you scream, "Let the devil out" in your small clothes? Sir, you can't be screaming, "Let the devil out" in your small clothes. That woman you punched out, that's a married woman with 2 kids. And she was invisible. You found her and punched her out. Tell me, "Let the devil out." The headcanon, you guys. I got my own narrative. I got my own narrative. I swear to God, I got my own narrative for this game. And then wait. And there's one more thing. Now I'm gonna fast forward. So everything's fair game, right? Everything's fair game. Okay. Hear me out. I want Professor Xavier in this game. Possibly for the wrong reasons. I don't know yet. The thought's still developing in my head. I think it would be really cool to play as Professor Xavier. Not the walking one. I don't want him floating like Magneto with dangly legs. I want Professor Xavier, the one that we know that's in that 90s cartoon. I want bro in a chair. I want the bald-headed, egghead dude in a chair, barking commands, telepathically causing freaking synapses to misfire and lobotomies instantaneously. That's what I want. And I want it to come from a dude who does not use his lower body. They could save so much money on like rigging and like all of that time because they won't have to do the lower body. They got away with it, okay? With freaking Cloak. Cloak's body is a dream. Cloak's body legit is a dream. Not because it's the body that everybody wants, it's because you have to imagine it. It's his lower body isn't real in the game. It doesn't exist. You see hints of it, but your imagination gotta do the rest of the work. Half a character, make it happen. Just build half a character. Give him cool little vehicles, you know what I mean? Like maybe make it like, is he in a sedan? Is there a bus? Is there a motorcycle? You know what I mean? Like, but don't give me the one where his legs are actually exposed, like in a normal, unmotorized wheelchair. Because I don't want to see that mess dangling. Because when he comes out of his chair, because the animation is going to require him to leave his chair, we might have a problem. And then the guilt that I have after that, I'll process it when it happens. But could you imagine not knocking a paraplegic man out of his chair and then watching him slide across freaking Asgard? And his Asgard just up in the air, chairless, wind blowing across his bald head. I need help. I need help. I need help. Okay, I'm just saying I need help. It's a lot. Welcome back, Don't. I'm just saying it's a lot. I just say I watched a Daredevil show on Netflix and then I quit when there was a whole episode of his friend or him crying. I can't remember who it was, but that thing was so dramatic that I laughed instead of feeling compassion, and that was my sign to go. This was years ago. Well, the old school Netflix was the first one to do Marvel TV, technically, right? If you think about it, because they had Daredevil, the one guy with the Asian powers, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and they were the Defenders. And I think they're pseudo embracing that universe in the Disney, reboot or whatever, because that's the same Daredevil. But I heard Daredevil, the newest season is good. I just haven't watched it because I don't have time. But I want to make time eventually. But yeah, welcome back, don't. But yeah, I'm just saying, y'all put him in the car. Miss Cassandra Nova, but not the professor. Okay, Cassandra Nova, like we could put Bay in there, but can you give me the professor first? Because I feel like Bay is too easy to make into a Hella, and I don't want another Hella. I want. You know how important and amazing having Devil Dino in the game is, because Devil Dino is not a copy and paste of anybody else's body type. They had to build that character from the ground up. Think about it. Like, all the women, all the men, they have some sort of similarity because they're all kind of like basic human shapes, right? Jeff is a unique shape. Even Groot's more human. Rocket is even kind of human. Jeff is probably, but like Dino, like I'm just saying, artistically speaking, when it comes to body diversity, I don't mean that as in like human weight. I mean like as far as like different models, like Devil Dino completely breaks the mold. I'm just asking that you do something easy, which is do another human, but then do something different, put him in a chair. That's all. That's all. That's all. It is a pointless and useless request that will probably not be answered, because just how we got Devil Dino instead of Moon Girl because nobody wanted to repeatedly shoot at and punch a black little girl, I understand why you would not want people to actively shoot and punch a person in a wheelchair. I completely get it. I'm just saying that if they found a way to make it work, and this is not a pun, and if he wasn't a pushover character, excitable and like fun to play as or whatever, I just think it would be amazing. That's all. That's all. That's why I like the Batman mod with him in a wheelchair. I saw that. Someone in the community shared the Batman mod, and I couldn't stop laughing, and I realized that I had a problem. I had a problem. Yeah, a few day other, a person will join named Austin. I don't actually know what that means though, but I'm actually about to raid out. So, and if you don't know what that means, Austin, just and making some guesses here that you may not, on the Twitch side, I am about to go kick it, with another streamer, and this stream is actually about to end because I'm gonna go get some food. Some more food, because I clearly have not eaten enough. Oh, by the way, if you guys are on the Twitch side, don't forget to put your channel points into the Marvel Rivals drip drop so that we can do a giveaway. Don't forget. So when that comes back around. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and find somebody. If the chat doesn't have anybody that I can raid on the Twitch side to recommend, I'm going to look up some people, and I'm going to try to find us some... Oh, wait. Is someone from our community on? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There you go. Thank you for adding the points. Hold on. Oh, that sounds horrible. Nope. I'm not in the mood for a horror game. Sorry, y'all. We're not doing that one. Ha! Almost had me there for a second, and then you didn't, because no. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Have I rated this person before? I don't think I have. Wait, is this really gonna be... I wish they would tell me if it's someone that's like I've never rated before, because I would be kind of curious. I really would be. But then at the same time, also, someone's playing Elden Ring. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch it up on you guys, okay? If you guys don't know this about me, I'm not good at shooting games, okay? But we're going to raid someone who is actually playing a shooting game. They've been here before. They're a member of our community. They're a member of multiple communities that we all kind of like share people with. So I think we're going to raid. Hopefully they're still playing. They just lost the match. Are you still playing? Looks like they are. We're going to raid Elegant Shadows, who's currently playing Destiny 2. So that's what we're going to do. So please stick around for the raid. You better do that. Everyone dark on my end, Lord. Okay. Thank you for looking at... I mean, it is late, right? Like, I'm going to be honest. It is late. I came in front, like... don't just tell me that it was like 3 a.m. where they're at. So I get it. I completely get it. But look, guys, here we go. So what I'm going to put in the chat, I'm going to put in 2 raid messages. If you are a follower, this is your message. Please copy and paste this and put this in the chat when we get in there. If you are a subscriber, you can use this one. The main difference is that one is animated, the other isn't, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and click this button so we can start this raid. Hopefully they stick around, because I don't know if it's a loading screen or what's going on. And we're going to jump over here to our wonderful, lovely ending stream screen. I almost bit my tongue off saying that. But thank you, John Plays Golf, for being a new nerdy here. And subscribers, JP, friends, thank you so much. And our resubscribers such Packer, Mistress, UX, Roland, Mugman, Mama Toxic, Drizzle, Spoonie Pix, Sovereign. I'm gonna mix all these names up. Cheers from Boba Fett and Her Majesty Tabby Cat. Thank you all of my wonderful mods. I won't name you by name, not to be disrespectful. Super chats coming from Sergeant Halo. And then we got a jewel gift from Don't, who just came in here. You guys, let's go ahead and hang out with Elegant Shadows, who's playing Destiny 2. They better still be on, because I'm jumping in there, and you guys are too. Let's go hang out. You guys, I will see you tomorrow for Marvel Rivals, 7 p.m. Pacific, or earlier, because I have the day off, and who knows? Maybe I'll finish washing my dog sooner. All right, you guys, I'm out. Peace!